I'm working on it. If anybody's there, I'm working on it. Nobody's there yet.
No one's there yet. This is her chance to hurry up.
Yep. And get some power to said camera. Possibly. Yep.
Huh, we got it right the first go.
That we did, Delilah. High five. Oh yeah, we're getting better at this. Okay. I am completely...
I need to steal your laptop so I can post the link on
Yep.
your Facebook.
Take that off there.
Bobby says hello.
Bobby, hey, how you doing? I can't see. I can't see. Taylor just stole my computer. I am in the process of getting organised. You would think I'd be organised, right? Trying to be organised. I am.
Carol says hello.
Hey, Carol, how you doing?
Oops.
I am packing up. This is a layout that I'm doing for later in the week. As you can see. See? It is a layout. I am doing it. Slowly but surely. But that's not what we're doing today. So I'm just going to slip it in here. It's half recorded. It's half videoed. Hello from Italy. Hey, how you going? How do I pronounce your name? Me. Someone help me out. Melly? I don't know. Oh, gee whiz. Can you tell I've been running. So I had to clean this morning. I had to clean my friend's place. You made it live. Yes, you sure did. I decided that I would do a Friday today, this time, because, you know, we have families and weekends. Sometimes we're busy. Busy on Fridays too, but yeah. Hey, how's everyone going? Hey, Yvonne, how you doing? Taylor's putting up a link as we speak. That's why I'm that layer. Yeah, it is. Isn't it cute? Check it out. You might as well have a sneak peek of it. I just put it in the bag. So I'm using the beautiful Be Happy collection from Simple Stories. I love this collection. I really, really do. Look at all the glare on it. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. I was just smashing it out yesterday afternoon. I was just having a play. So that one's turning out really cute. Now, I am actually having a giveaway in today's live. And this is what I'm giving away. I know it doesn't look like much, but it really is. Let me move this out of the way. Dun, dun, dun. Right. This is, in case you don't know what this is, these things are amazing. This was sent to me by a beautiful subscriber in New Zealand. Her name is Shelley. And I am putting her name out there because, you know what? She's amazing. These are, if you haven't seen them, they are the most gorgeous little pins. And they're for your glue. So, you know, your art glitter glue or your fine liner bottles or whatever. And she makes them. Isn't it gorgeous? If I can show you. See, it's got a little hat on it. It's got a little cow on it. It's so cute. Now, she said that she does make them and she sort of was considering selling them kind of thing, but didn't get around to. She just sort of, she's still toying with the idea. Anyway, so she sent me two and I chose that one for me, and she said you can either keep both of them or you can keep one and give one away. So I thought whoever joins in here today, sorry, don't mind Taylor, she's just trying to get things to work.
There you go.
Okay. Why have we paused there?
I don't know.
Okay.
What did it pause
There we go.
for some reason?
That's all right. It's having a moment. But it's all good. So this one, it says glue on it. And you can see the little pin in the back. And they're the stainless steel pins that you get for your normal art glitter glue. They are hey, Jamie, how you doing? And I thought I would give it away. This one. So it's got a little, I turn him over, it's got a hot air balloon on it. If I can turn it over. Of course, because I'm live, it's not going to twist, is it? There you go. Isn't it cute? It's so adorable. So, yeah. So I thought I would give that away today. So how am I going to give it away? That is the next thing that you guys have to help me with. I don't know what to I'm not expecting everyone, because it's a Friday, I'm expecting people to sort of pop in and through 3 arms. Yes, I did have 3 arms. So let me know, how do I pick someone to give this away? Do I wait to the end of the live and just go through and put everybody's name who dropped in, and then just pick someone and contact them via, maybe put their name in the, I don't know. If you're on the Facebook group, you could jump over there and I could message you, maybe. Could do it that way. But I want to give it away because these are the cutest pins, and you don't lose your pin, because when you take it out, like, look, it's got all that connected to it. So you don't lose your pin, which is amazing. Now, what else am I doing? While I'm waiting for people to jump on, yes, it is adorable. Absolutely love it. Scrumps 101, what is your name? I look at your, and I think you've told me before, but hey, Shirley, how you doing? I am literally getting organized. I really am. Look, see, I am actually, to show that I am technically organized, see, I really am. Just looks chaotic right now. That's okay. So today I thought maybe we can Auntie Caffeine Crafts. Now that is a cool name. That is a cool name. I thought we could do another thing with these chipboard pieces, which are from, these were given to me. They were sent to me by Crafty Diva, which is a scrapbooking store here in Australia. And if you want to get some, these things are so good. I know, look, I've never really been a super big chipboard fan, like, because, and I'll explain why I've never been a chipboard fan, because I bought all these things. You know, do you remember, like, going back a little bit, and they're still really popular and people use them, but I always struggled to use these, and I don't know why. So these are obviously wood, but hope everyone is well. Yes, I hope everyone's well too. Definitely. I mean, it's Friday afternoon. You're heading into the weekend. Let's hope everyone's having... Jen, awesome. There we go. Jen, I won't forget that now. Jen, my daughter, Jen. There we go. I'll remember. So those wooden things, right? I used to buy them, and I bought a heap of them thinking I'll use them, and I never did. So I steered clear when it came to chipboard things. Now, these are my leftover stars. Hang on, I can hear myself. Why can I hear myself? No, I don't want to hear myself. Right, there we go. So these are the stars that are left over from the other day. They've got a bit of lunar paste on them, but like I showed you in today's... Who saw today's video so far? Has everyone seen it? I was excited and happy and beside myself when I did that. It was good. It was so good. And the texture and those trees just look so, so good. So I thought we would use some of these chipboards on a layout today. Now, just finished watching. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. We can always, you know, this will upload later. And, you know, for anyone that wants to jump in and... Yes, Jen, I love those trees. I know I don't normally go to town about, you know, stuff I create. I just, because that's what I do. I'm a constant brain, basically. And, sorry, I need a drink. I've been on the run for hours. So I thought we'd use some of these. And I've cut some cut files as well. So I figured we can have just a scrappy afternoon, and you can pop in, you can go get your kids. If the kids are quiet in the afternoon or whatever, and you want to pop back, something like that. That's my plan. That's basically my plan. I'm using lunar paste on my chip. Yes. Oh, alcohol markers, especially the Kaiser Craft. You know what? Yeah, the light timber. I actually was considering... Montmartre have just brought out a large set of alcohol markers, and I was thinking, maybe I should get me some of them. So I'm going to move that out of the way for a second. because I just had a delivery. So, you know, might as well open that while we're here. And I can't even remember. I've ordered so many things, guys. I've been going to town this last couple of days. And I've been buying stuff. Carol knows how much I've been buying. And I have been, she's been enabling me. Carol is my enabler. She sends me all these places, but it's good. If you guys ever find Posca pens, yes. I actually used to use Posca pens all the time on them. But I guess I flip with different mediums because I just use all different mediums all the time. 10 p.m. and not running any errands yet. Well, at 10 p.m. in Utah, I wouldn't be running any either. Just saying, I would be. I watch a lot of people from Utah. Hey, I watch, what is this? Oh, well, that was the most boring box opening setup. Anyway. Wasn't very exciting, was it? I thought there might have been something really good in there. But, no. Okay. Would you be annoyed if you got that from Amazon and would you make a complaint? That is not very good. That is pretty bad. Gee whiz. I was having my complaint the other day about my black cardstock, you know, how it keeps feathering all the time. Would you complain about that? I think I'm a bad influence. Yes. Cardstock is boring but necessary. Yes, I totally agree. Okay. I'm not gonna have a negative moment about it, but I think I will definitely give some feedback on this particular product. Maybe it wasn't packaged very well, or maybe it's not stored very well wherever they're storing it. But it's all right. I bought this purely and simply because I know that American Crafts cardstock does not fray and go dodgy on you when you cut it. So until somebody tells me of a different product that they use that's good, guess what? I figured I'd just jump on the old Amazon and order this one. Right, let's do something exciting. Let's do something interesting now, because opening that's pretty boring. But we'll open it in case I want some black cardstock. What do you reckon? Okay, so the other day, while I've got everyone coming on board and Eagle Point, from Eagle Point, is that Oregon? I'd make a complaint, yes. I think I will be. I get packs of American Crafts cards. Yeah, my Spotlight has had none. Like, they've had none at all, and it's really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. Okay, what do we want to scrap first? I have got a couple of different ideas. There's a gymnastics one that will use this title as well. So there's that, so I could use that and that. I also have this one which has no chipboard connected to it whatsoever, and I've cut the contour. Paper was ripped. Yep, I agree. Yep, Sonia, I'm going to complain because, you know, our hobby is not cheap. It costs a lot of money, and let's be honest, we really do. Well, when I say we, I'm doing it, but I'm doing it for you guys. And I'm sorry, that's just really disappointing. So I was going to do a Christmas layout using these. I was going to do something a little bit different with this title, or we can do this. So let's do a 1, 2, 3. So do we want to do the Christmas chipboard? Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to do it and show you how I can do it. I could do it on that too. My brain's ticking. Can you hear it ticking? Can you hear the cogs? I have got the old cogs turning. Hi, Karen. How you doing? Hi, Philippa. How you doing? I buy the same paper from Spotlight. Yep. You know what? I shouldn't have trusted Amazon with my hard-earned cash, should I? Number 1. So that was gymnastics, wasn't it? Gymnastics was 1. This one was 2. And then this one was 3. So we want to go, we got a vote for 1. Go with the gymnastics so far. I love the Hulk. Yep, that's number 2. So we got 1, 1, 1, 2. We're another 1. Okay, we'll get 2 more votes and then another 2. So there's 2 2s. Oh. 3. Okay, let's just make it hard. All right, well, all right, we need 1 more deciding vote. Someone needs to just vote a 1 or a 2. So a gymnastics or this one. A 2. Okay, Kathy did it. Right, we're doing this one first and then we'll come back to the gymnastics.
Yes.
Not a drama. Now, I was actually thinking, why is that bent? Taylor's just walked in the room and asked me why my black cardstock's bent. Now, do we want to tell her? Because Amazon has had a moment, Taylor. That is why. I was thinking with this title of backing this, I was using a photo of, where is it? Oh, I didn't even grab it. Hang on a minute. I have those photos. I was doing a gizmo photo because I thought that was really cute because he's adorable. He's just the cutest little guy. I love the font. Yes. I am...
It's National Dog Day too.
Is it National Dog Day? Oh, there you go. Tails just informed me. It's National Dog Day. Don't forget to get your sister from school.
No, I won't.
Awesome. Just, you know, chuck that out there. Did you create the title or is it a cut file? This one was a cut file and I have no idea. I know it wasn't, because of the way it cut, I actually think it is a pear tree cut file, but it's either maybe a pear tree cut file or maybe Paige Evans, because when I do the cut to you ones, they sort of cut, as they're cutting, they sort of go zzz, like that. Like they don't just cut straight. I don't know why. It's probably something I'm doing, but we don't really need to pick a picture yet. What I wanted to do with this, okay. I want to do something super duper cute. I've got 2 ideas in my head. So, reuse my mint tape because that's what I do. And now, I was actually thinking of making this. Let me pull this puppy off. I know that you're supposed to bend it like this. See what happens when you bend it like that? They always say bend your mat. Does yours do that to you? Because mine does and it drives me crackers. Come on, just lift off. I always look really unco when I'm doing this. When you held the paper sideways, I thought the middle dog was Snoopy toy. Oh, he's actually, that was they're photos of Gizmo when he was literally when we first got him and we went and picked him up and he was just the cutest little fella. He still is. He's absolutely adorable. We have 4 puppies and 2 of them are older. One's a rescue and I don't know what it is with this mat. Everything sticks to it and doesn't want to come off. Let me just lift this. Come on, you can do it. Da-da-da. Okay, my pear tree cut files cut jagged. Ah, thank you, Kathy. So it's not just me, is it? My pear tree cut normal, but my cut to you ones from Gwen. I love her cut files, but every time I cut them, they go jagged as it's cutting, and it sounds horrendous. It sounds like the machine's going to blow up on me. And I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. I don't know why. It does that. Okay, and I'll leave those circles in there so I don't lose them, because you know what I'm like. Now, we're sending Gwen a message. Yeah, I think I will, because I've been cutting, I've got quite a few, and I jump on regularly and just buy different cut files and whatnot. But I got to tell you, it drives me a bit bonkers when it cuts like that. And I'm sure it's something I'm doing. I'm pretty sure she would not create hers like that. Okay, I actually want to do some foiling. I have two options here. I was thinking of doing two things. Have you guys got a pile? Maybe you're not as weird and obsessed as me. Have you got a heap of sticker books like this? Do you have all these? Did you go out of your way to purchase all of these sticker books like I did because you felt like you had to have them all? And you've got all of these sticker books, and now you sit back and you go, now what am I going to do with them all? Well, I was thinking of doing something with them today that's a little bit out of the box. And you know what? Why not? So I'm using a photo of Gizmo because he's white, and that means I can do whatever color I want on my layout. But what I wanted to do was use tiny stickers. I think this one's pretty neutral. We won't be using neutral. We want a nice bright one. I do have quite a few sticker books. I forget about them too, you know that? That's exactly right. And I was sitting here before and I thought, I need to do something with these stickers because they're just going to sit there otherwise. So let's do something. This might work. This... Oh, Carol, trust me. Don't go down the rabbit hole, mate. Believe me. Save yourself. Now, what I want to do is I'm thinking the tiny stickers, and we're going to create so this background piece, I'm going to make it out of stickers. Why not? Why not? So I'm either going to make this and everyone's going to go, oh wow, she's a crackpot, or it's going to work and we're going to go, oh, let's use that. Let's do that. That could work. What color tones do we want? I'm thinking, let's go bright. Amy Tangerine. She has got some bright stickers. It's just a matter of what stickers are left in each book, I suppose. But I just thought we would have... I don't really want to use words as such. I just want to use Paige Evans. Come on. Oh, the Amy Tan one. Oh, it is. I love this Amy Tan one. It is absolutely awesome. And I think Spotlight still have these. So the problem I have with these ones is they're a little bit thin, these letters, but you can get them off and they still work perfectly. Might leave those hearts open actually, because we could possibly... Oh, you going? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And milk and bread.
Milk and bread?
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
Because, you know, only coffee in the morning. Otherwise...
We will die.
We all die. She says it like that. You know what? Okay. All right. Oh, there's a title I made one other time. Okay. That's pretty. Let's get some Paige Evans going.
Is it your card that I'm taking?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't end up in a trap situation.
No. All right, let's try and get some colours to mix together. We've got Christmas there. We don't really want to go Christmas, do we? And Jen Hatfield, I love her stuff. Oh, love it. Dear Lizzie. I reckon we can use up some Dear Lizzie. Heidi Swap. Okay, let's go with these. Let's just stick them down and see what happens. We either like it or we don't. I love the Paige Evans stuff and the Vicky Booten. Yes. Right. That's our decision made then. We're going to go with some Paige Evans. This one's page, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go with some of these stars. And this is my theory, okay? I'm going over the edges. I'm going to go over the edges of everything. And I'm just going to overlay. Oh, okay. All right. Didn't realize it was a full sticker. Let's go like that. Now, worst case scenario, we don't like it and don't use it. That's my theory. Let's run with it. And what about to add some foiling in here? Oh, look, there you go. That's really cute. But let's just take, we don't want that bit on there, do we? White's boring. Let's not do white. This one. And this is what I reckon. I reckon we could just go around and create a background. Some people may think I'm crazy, but I think we can make this work. And remember, you always got to take one step for, you just got to keep going. 2 more steps. Between ugly and cute, you got 2 steps. So, let's pop some hearts in here. Oops. Pop some of these hearts in because we want to fill all of this space where possible. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing there. Okay, I'm not good at these lives. I'm used to looking up and just seeing the camera going. And let's use tweezers. We all know that I've got big old chunky fingers, so tweezers will work. So what's everyone been up to on this fantastic Friday? I love that you show your trial and errors. Yep, that is a big thing for me because I think how many times have you watched someone, whether they're on YouTube or whatever, and you think, oh, I could never do that. Or, wow, they get it perfect every time. No, they don't. They don't get it perfect every time. They're just showing you the one time they got it right. And then you think that it came together perfectly. And then you don't want to try the craft because you think to yourself, well, I'm not as good as that person. That person's only as good as their last bit of work that they did. And, you know, oh, well, I ripped that, but oh well, she'll be right. Chuck it down. It's all good. It's just colour. Let's put a few big stickers down to take up some of the space, or we could be here all day. Let's find, there's a Band-Aid. Okay, let's, I wonder if, we all love a starburst, sunburst, bursty bit. Do we want to cut it? Sure we do. No, we don't. We want to rip it. Why? Because it's easier. And ripping makes it more fun. Good thing about these sticker books, guys, if you do get them, they stay sticky. They don't. I've had these for quite a long time, actually. And actually, I can tell you how long I've had these. I went down a Amy Tangerine rabbit hole, and this was before she even had Juniper. Before she's even pregnant with Juniper. So I'm anxious to see where this goes. I can't imagine starting out this way. You're brave. No, you know what? I don't think I'm brave. I think it's just fun to just give it a crack. Just see what happens. It's not It's not the end of the world if it doesn't pan out. It's only paper. These stickers have been sitting in the cupboard for so long, so it's fine. So we just make a big old, do we want another block? Yeah, why not? Stick some of that on there, and then we can come in over the top with some smaller stickers to help. And I don't care if I overlap them, and I'm just going to cut around. Well, that was a complete waste, wasn't it? That's taken wasteful to a different level, Karen. Let's not do that. So I love Paige Evans stuff. I really do. Has anybody got any of the new collections lately? My problem is I'm afraid to try new things because my scrappy time is so... Yeah, I get it. Did you just say it's only paper? It is. It is. Look, I can tell you, I've got so much paper and I love every piece of it. Do you want to know what my favourite thing to do? And my family, they thought I was so weird when I said this. My favourite thing to do every single morning is open up my craft room, and the smell of the paper is like my favourite thing in the world. I love it. Absolutely. Obviously, I love my family and all that sort of stuff too, but I'm just saying, I love it. I love it. It's so good. I love paper. That needs to be... It's only paper. It's only paper. Exactly. Oh, I reckon it could be someone's slogan. It's only paper. Give it a crack. Doesn't work. What have you lost? A little bit of paper. It's all good. Don't sweat the small stuff. And that's what I want people to do. That's what I'm trying to spark people to do with scrapbooking. I want them to just think of it as it's just some paper. If it doesn't work out, it's not brain surgery. You haven't... I've had to use that mantra. It does. It just makes it so much easier. It takes the pressure off going, oh, I've got to get it perfect. This paper cost me $30 for this whole paper pad. Be honest with yourself. Are you going to use the whole paper pad? I can tell you, I've been scrapping for 20 years, and I think collection-wise, I've maybe used a total of... Oh, that one's better. Leaving florals behind. What is wrong with me? I reckon I've probably used a grand total of 2 full entire collections in my time as a scrapbooker. I've still got probably some of... If so, have you started working with it? Hang on, I've missed a comment. Sonia, are you talking about the Paige Evans Christmas one? It doesn't... Exactly. Exactly. I like that. It's a good one, Jamie. I like that. Yes, sometimes the old... my eldest daughter, Taylor, she has this thing. When she was at high school, she never noticed it. And I said, when you finish school, you're going to notice how much school smells and it sticks to you. And now that she's not at school anymore, she notices when she picks her sisters up or they get home from school and she's like, oh my God, I can smell school. And I'm like, see? It's gross, isn't it? So let's just keep cracking on here. I'm trying to read as I'm tearing. This is the downside to lives. I have worked out the downside is you've got to read. Are you using the outline or the... Yeah, I'm going to use the outline as well once I do this. And it'll be the bit that helps it pop. Oh, I've got to do this. Now, only we will know this, but there's going to be a sock in the middle of this layer. Let's put a sock in there. There you go. How cool is that? Only we'll know that. And we'll put a pencil in too. What do you reckon? Let's put a pencil. Let's put a pencil down there. That's going to be cool. Oh, that's where the line will go. We'll see if we can see it at the end. You know, there's a pencil there. I didn't really want to use actual objects where possible. But, oh, washi tape. Let's put washi on here. Gotta have some washi tape. Yeah, the smell thing is like my dad. Now retired. Yes. Oh, Sonia. Yes. 100%. My dad is in the earth moving business and he smells like diesel. And I know it sounds dumb, but every time I fill my car up, because it's diesel, I think of my dad. Every time. Hubby's a carpenter. Oh, do you want to know what I'm just spewing stuff out here, aren't I? Left, right and centre. I have had since I had Angela, which she is now 15, I have had an obsession with the smell of wood. So we live near a sawmill, and when the breeze is going the right direction, all I get is the smell of the sawmill and the wood. Hi Deb, how you going? Thank you so much for dropping by. I don't expect everyone's just going to stay, because there's different time zones and all that sort of bizzo. But if you can drop in, say hi, that would be amazing. I would love that. There we go. Let's keep adding. Just keep adding. Just keep adding. Don't want to add too much like solid colors like that, because then it'll look really, it'll stick right out. Oh, that's looking a bit sad. Look at that page. There's not many left on there. Let's give it a crack-a-lack. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put you on there. We'll stick some leaves up here. See, just by... I still don't know if this is going to work out really good, but we'll give it a go. My creative place. Hey there, just quickly checking out what's going on. If anybody's got any information like sales or anything as well, I'll chuck it in the comments so people can see it. I know obviously US, they have different to Australia. So I have just noticed that Uniquely Creative have got a no free postage for the weekend. So from today through to Sunday, they've got free postage, which is, I know I just did that. Did I just break somebody's heart? I apologize. But, you know, it's a flower, it's a petal, it's on there. It's a colour that I probably would never use as a flower. So if we rip it up, it'll get used, won't it? That's my theory. That's where I'm going with it anyway. So there was that one. Echo Park is having a warehouse sale through to the 28th. Awesome. I know that if you use code word Karren, Karren, at Crafty Divas, you can get 10% off chipboard, their custom chipboard in their store. They were lovely enough to provide us a code if you want to give some of that a try, or get some, even if you get some Christmas stuff, and because it's really, really cheap, and then you're getting 10% discount on top of that. So like I said, it's only paper. So if you do something and it doesn't quite look right, it's not the end of the world. I'm liking this so far. Is everyone else thinking I've lost my marbles? Bet yous are. You're all thinking to yourself, Karren, what are you doing? Oh, these are cute. See, whenever I use these sticker books, see how there's like a little bit left? I always put it back in, and it's those little bits that I want to use, because when else am I going to use them? probably never. So we can just pop this in here because I'm getting all different shapes as well. Da-na-na-na-na. If I go that away, it will stay on there. That works. I'm liking this so far. Is anyone else thinking I bet it will look really cool with the outline of it. I know, that's what I'm thinking. This is where my brain was going today. I have to show you something different. I love showing you different things. I like being the guinea pig that tries it out, and then if it works, I love it when you guys share it over on my Facebook group, or in any Facebook group. I don't really, I have a look at all of them. I'm always having a look through and liking things that I've seen people do. It's fantastic. Or perhaps I'm thinking you've lost your marbles, but it always turns out in the end. Yeah, Kathy, you know what? Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I've got high hopes for this. I'm thinking that it's going to work. I got new glasses, so that's definitely helping the situation. So I picked up new glasses during the week. My kids decided to inform me that I now look old. I'm like, really? That's harsh. That's harsh, guys. I don't think they make me look old. I had plastic frames with like a dark blue frame, and I've now gone for a metal frame with no, oh, for crying out loud. That's what they look like. So they have a different, there's no frame at the bottom. So there you go. So I've done that instead, and the kids reckon that it looks a little bit, makes me look older. My husband informed me ever so politely, he goes, well, you're not 21, so yeah, they look lovely. Thank you. I didn't think they looked old. I thought they looked fine. Yes, I love it when someone else is the guinea pig. Yep. And that is what my channel is all about. It is about trying different things, seeing how it turns out, if it works, if it's something that you, like, we all have stickers. I mean, I've got creative memory stickers coming out of my ears that I don't really use anymore. It's not how I scrap. So let's think of a way that we can use it. Why not? I might just stick that on there. Oh, look, there's another little tiny bit. My hubby tells me I'm old. I tell him I'm younger than you. Yep, that's funny. I often tell my husband. He never tells me that I'm old, but he quite often says to me, it's all right. I'm older than you. It's all good. There's a reason I love paper. Yes, absolutely. I love paper. Paper's awesome. I love the smell of it. I love the texture of it. I love the ability to play with it and get different results. I watch people use different... Oh, hang on. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Holy moly. I ordered something the other day, again, so I could try it out for you guys. And I'm going to show it to you shortly. It was what I actually bought was a mixed media pack, basically. And it was just in a clearance thing, and I thought, I'll grab it. I might like the product. Then it might encourage me to buy more of it or whatever. Well, I have to say, Ranger has let the... No, was it Ranger? Dilutions. That's Ranger, isn't it? Never in my life would I have thought that I would have said that Ranger has let me down. I was very, very disappointed because the shimmer just wipes off. And that to me is not a good product. And no, it's not old either. I thought it was... They're Dilutions shimmer sprays. If you've got any, does yours lose its shimmer all over the place? because, mate, not a fan of mine. I'll show you what I mean soon. Okay, I'm going to chuck some gold in around the outside edges. Just so we have some gold highlights. I had to take the project outside. Ranger let me down big time. Right before last. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. I was afraid a bit. Oh, that's not good. Wow. I have to say, Mr. Tim Holt, I love the fact that he sticks to his guns and, you know, in the whole process, I'm sure it is a massive process to go through to bring a product from your brain, thinking of the idea, and then getting it all the way to the point of having the product on the shelf. I have no doubt that is one huge mammoth thing. But this particular product, I'm really glad I got it on sale, and because you know that I make my own mica sprays, right? And this is what was disappointing about it. My mica sprays, or my mica little pots that I make, they cost me pennies, and it doesn't come off on your hands, on anything. It literally is on there for like it doesn't come off. I only have dilution sprays, none of the mica. I'll show you. We'll finish this page and I'll quickly show you. Actually, I can show you as I'm sitting here. Right, that bit is done. Let's move these out of the way for a minute, because, you know, I had to get all of them out to prove my point that I've got too many. I'll show you this. Okay, so I got a few new products, right? Come back to that in a second. These are the new products that I purchased. So I got a stamp, which was this stamp, which is pretty cool. It's from Prima, and it's just basically a paint making sort of splotch stamp. That's what it is. And that's what we got these giant splotches with, and that worked perfectly. Now, next review. Anybody bought this stuff? If you haven't, I'm going to put it out there. Don't waste your time. Why? It's Vaseline, mate. That's all it is. And it's designed to put over the top of like your oxides. So I put it over the top of it and I rubbed it in, and then it says to wipe away any excess. It did exactly what the Vaseline did. So for $10 for a teeny tiny I think it was $10 or $11 for 30 mils of product, or 1 ounce. I'm yet to find out what to do with that. This product, which I want to use later again today, this is what I did with it. This is the Tacky When Dry Gel Medium, and I bought all these products, by the way. None of these this is not sponsored or anything. And I did some foiling with it, and I tell you what, wow, great results. It was perfect, and you didn't have to wait very long either. So that is a goer, big time. I'm going to use that later on. And I'll show you the sprays. So these are the sprays that I got in the set, and you can see all the mica in the bottom of them, right? And you shake them all up, and I did the whole shake thing, and I looked at the colours and I'm like, oh, they're pretty cool. I like those colours. I haven't put any extra ball bearings or whatever in there. And when you spray them, like, the colour is beautiful. Like, it looks gorgeous. But then Oh, okay. Well, this one no longer wants to work. Okay, so that worked for one use. That was great. And yeah, the problem is this one here. Oh, now I've got my finger in the orange. The pink continues to come off your fingers. The mica, like Taylor's been actually standing there for ages, and she's had a paper towel. This is actually the paper towel she used. And look at all that mica that actually came off, and that had actually been sitting there overnight. So look at all the pinks still coming off there. Like that to me, I mean the orange is coming off because I just did that, but take that off there for a minute, and I'll get a clean piece so you can see. Yep, so that's dry. So that's completely dry, okay? I'm in sunny Queensland. Look at that. That to me, and I'll come back to it later. I'll leave it sit there for a while, and I'll come back to it, and I'll bet you more of it will come off. So these particular products, I'm not a fan. Sorry, they didn't get the formula right with that one. So I still have them on the shelf because my brain is going to inevitably think of something to do with them. Now I've got to get that orange off my finger, or it's going to transfer to this one. Distress, does the Distress do that too? Distress Oxide Spray, you mean? Distress Oxide Spray. I will, on the same sheet, give me a different colour. You mean Distress Oxide Spray? So that's where I just sprayed there. And over here is completely dry. There's nothing there. This one sounds like there's lots of metallic balls in there because there is. These were on special on Halloween. Yeah, that's what... Okay, so I'll give you 2 big sprays on there, and then I'll sit that off to the side to dry as well. So that and that can dry off, and we'll come back to it and I'll show you what comes off and what doesn't. I'll just sit it off to the side while we continue to make. And now I've put yellow all over there. I'm such a messer sometimes. Rightio, let's get back to this layout because I bet everyone's curious to see if this works or if this doesn't. What do you reckon? Da-da-da-da-da. Now, okay. Da-da. See if I can get it to do that. I'm just trying to pull the outside off because I'll go around it with scissors. So if there's any that I've left, so I've lifted some off, but that's okay. They're probably not bits. That was pretty important, that bit. Yep, let's try stick that back on. Put another star back on. I figured it would sort of do that when I lifted that off, but I just thought for the video it would be easier to leave it together. Okay. Ripped all those off. Gee whiz, look at me go. If you can hear that ridiculous sound, that is the school bell from the end of my street. School is out and it's 3 o'clock here, obviously. No, it must be 2:30. Geez, have I been waffling for that long? No, surely not. I haven't even finished anything yet. I see what I've done. Rightio. Let's just lift this off. So I know there's a bit in the centre. Doesn't that look like a hot mess? One drop pie coming right up. Okay, so now if we're really smart about this, How am I going to do this? Any suggestions? Do. Just have to cut these out. Anyone? I'm almost 11 p.m. here. Oh, wow. 11 p.m. You're doing well to still be awake, Deb. I'd be snoring by now, for sure. Yes, that's what these tiny scissors are for. They are for getting in and around corners. I really like them. Look, some people don't like the Tim Holtz scissors because they have a little bit of serration on one side. But I find that that actually helps me stop and not keep cutting into whatever. Like, I can take it right up to the corner and it's all good. Done. When we turn this over, I hope it looks how I want it to look in my head. What do you reckon? Maybe use an embosser buddy over the back of the stickers. Oh, yeah. That'd be a genius idea. Thanks for that. It's not an embossing buddy. I don't really have an embossing. Oh, is that what an embossing buddy is? The thingy, you mean the thingy with the, you know, this thingy? That's a genius idea. You mean, oh, hang on, I'm doing that on there. That's gonna, well, Karen, that was genius. Let's move the sticky mat out of the way. I have a thing with chalk. Midnight in Minnesota. How you doing, Bobby? Are you feeling any better? That's the question. Hopefully, poor Bobby has been battling with, hope you don't mind me saying, she's got all good at Roy's today, yeah? Okay, sorry, I just read a text message. And hopefully that didn't pop up on my phone in the process. Hey, that's genius. You're a genius, Jamie. See, I don't think of the logical things. I think of everything so far outside the box. I don't think about the logical things. Do. That's making it easier. They're not as sticky. Are you hacking like crazy? Wiped out? No. That's not good. Yeah, poor Bobby's been really sick. She's not feeling the best. So she's resting, watching me make a big mess, and with it hopefully working. So has anyone got anything exciting this weekend? Easy to think of it. Yeah, that's true. I do that sometimes. I watch people and I'm like, oh, I do it like this. But I guess that's why we're all different, hey? You know, everyone's channels are different, everyone's scrapping's different. And I watch other people scrap, and they don't scrap anything like me. Nothing like me. But I enjoy watching them. And, you know, I love their stories and all their bits and pieces. Oh, pneumonia. That is not good, Bobby. You need to rest up, man. I think I just flicked off a sticker. It's a possibility I flicked it off, guys. Only doing my housework today. Yeah, I clean a house once a fortnight. and I did that this morning. And then I called in and saw my mum. She was chilling at home, so I called in and saw her before I picked Jen up from school, because our high school is trialing having a really short Friday. So they only go to school for like half the day on Friday, which for me is not really a problem because I'm a stay-at-home mum. But I can imagine for all the parents out there that are both working, what do you do with your kids? Like, that would be stressful for me. You know what's going to be easier? Crying out loud. Why don't I just do these? This could be so much easier. Yes, Karen, that was much easier. I mean, I'm only cutting through stickers, so it's not difficult. And yeah, I'm doing it on my placemat. Oh, man. Did it again. I can hear, who is it? Sue. It yells at me and goes, it's on there. What part of the Oregon coast forest? Oh, yes. I wanted to know about that. Thank you for reminding me. The fires over there. And there was you guys had a storm, a big, we call it a cyclone down here, but I think you guys call it something else. It was a big storm that hit somewhere. I think it was it California? I don't know why I want to say this, but I think I saw the other night. Yeah. Oh, exactly. Extra daycare. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, these are high school kids, but Jen's only 12. I would not want her to be coming home to an empty house if, you know, I had to work outside the home or whatever. That would be, I could understand that would actually be quite off-putting for parents. Fire in Hawaii, yes. Hawaii was really badly, from what we saw down here, so just the snippets, Hawaii got absolutely smashed, which was really sad. It's kind of like our wildfires a couple of years ago. Actually, I think it was 2020. What a year that was. Wow. But yeah, it's kind of Cannon Beach. Maui fires. So, yeah. That's so sad, isn't it? My sister was 40 minutes away. Oh, really? Oops. Wow. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not ideal. And it doesn't help that the house across the road got broken into the other night. It's just, any of the Aussies watching, we know what's going on with the youth at the moment. It's just, it's terrible. It really is. And that's who broke in over the road. Youth trying to break in and get car keys and steal cars. That's what it is. Luckily, I drive Captiva and no one wants one of them. So, I'm safe. I love my Captiva, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I sit back and I think to myself, well, at least I've got a car that nobody wants, so no one's going to be breaking into my house. But, oh well. Oh, I just realised I didn't put all my rings back on when I got home. Oh well, never mind. You get me no bejeweling of me today. I hear you there, California. Oh mate, talking about seasons, gee whiz. Queensland, we have 2 seasons. We have slightly cool, requiring a single jumper, or boiling hot and sweating. They're our seasons. We don't have 4 seasons here. And it's a little bit funny, but it's not really. Not when you got RA and fibro. Like, it's annoying. But that's okay. It's what you dealt with, eh? I'm nearly there, guys. Trust me. If you haven't fallen asleep, trust me, I'm nearly there. So has anyone else heard of any good bargains? Any other good shops to check out? Any other scrappy places? Trying to cut through 4 stickers here. Do. This will look neat. Tell me this is going to look neat when I turn it over. And I'll try not to let my OCD go to town on me. Winter and what I've got a heart sitting over the comments and I can't. Road construction. Yes. That would be. Oh, speaking of road construction, this morning I was driving to Beachmere. That's where I clean the house. And we've got roadworks. I swear there is nowhere you can drive in my local community. There is no road you can drive on that does not have roadworks right now. Any other Aussie peeps, are you all feeling my pain? Like, you've got to sort of add extra time. I completely stuffed up with that sticker, didn't I? Oh, and it was the pretty one too. It was the one with the little hearts on it. Oh, man. So, yeah. It's kind of... Could I have done this a different way? I actually don't mind doing this sort of thing. But I also realise this is not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. You could put these stickers down and maybe put it through a manual die cutting machine. That could work. But I used my Cricut because I had an hour to get everything organised. Mind you, I was thinking about this when, yeah, Carol, it's insane, isn't it? Like, actually, you're down in Adelaide. How's everything from the fires? Is everything sort of rebuilt and built back up again down there now? I know I was watching a thing, Hamish McDonald was doing it on Channel 10 up here, and he was saying that the Lismore, after the Lismore floods, yeah, after the Lismore floods, there's still, like, no one's getting any work done. Like, there's no real help. And the government's just kind of walked away from all the help they sort of promised to do. So how true that is, I don't know. It's not even spoken about, really. There's so many. I think that was like, wasn't that like 175 people or something? It's insane. I mean, at the moment, I think California's on fire again. Scary. They declared martial law in LB. I looked outside there was fire on both ends of this. Oh my God. Oh, Jen, did you just like freak out? It's so hard. I can't even imagine how scary that would be. We had a fire here. It's just a little sort of brush fire. It wasn't anything massive. But I'll tell you what, the whole town was just covered in smoke not long ago. Safe from riots. Yeah, the old riots there. I don't know if we get accurate information, like, you know what I mean? When you only get fed what the news people want to tell you. Do you know what I mean? So the little bits that filter through to Australia from whatever's going on overseas, it's scary. You sort of go, well, is that really going on? But obviously, I don't think there's any riots at the moment, is there? Or, oh, actually, yeah. I'm not going to speak of it because YouTube will do something to me, but I think we know what we're talking about here. I saw something on the news this morning. So if that's all accurate, I imagine riots may well be on the cards again. It's like the Ukraine news. Yeah, unless you look for it, you're not really hearing anything. Okay, guys, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for the big reveal? Ready? Ta-da! Okay, we can work with this. Stick with me. Once you pop that back on top, what do you reckon? Do you think that looks okay, or do you think that looks silly? I actually reckon that looks alright. But do we want it to stay white, or gotta get rid of this powder? The chalk is killing me. Okay. Love it. Like it. Yeah. Let's keep going. We've got this. We know what we're doing. Hang on. I need a wipe. Where did I put a wipe? Here's one. That'll do. I love this water thing. If you haven't got one of these, you really should get one. This is so good. Let's remove the chalk and remove the little teeny bits of stickers. Oh, mate. Guess where they all just went? They're now all over my floor. I'll find them for the next 6 months. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to try something I saw someone do the other day. First of all, I absolutely detest this stuff. I cannot get it out of the bottle. It drives me bonkers that I can't, but it's okay. I can't squeeze it out of there. It just doesn't work. So what I do instead is I pull the top off. I think this will be the last thing I get out of it. I bet that sounds amazing. I've just realised how bad that would probably sound. Sorry, guys. Colour cardstock is going on. I don't know. What do you reckon? Do we want to pull out something from Paige Evans? Seeing as we've used her stickers, do we want to do a Paige Evans something background? Distress glue. Oh, you know what? I agree. People bang on about the stuff, and you know what? I can never get it out. This is the only way I can use it properly and get it out and get it to work, because it just doesn't like me. And it's not that there's nothing faulty with the bottle, there's nothing like that, but okay, I think we got lots of sticky. Oh, apparently it's sticky. Da-na-na-na-na. Gotta hold my tongue right here. Don't breathe. You're won't go down properly if you do. Does anyone else think like that? I'm trying. See, and then it doesn't stick. Dead set. That stuff does my head in, mate. Glitter glue for the win every single time. I don't know what I do wrong with it. I watched that technique I learnt from Natasha Foote, and she seems to get it to work every single time, but not for me. Doesn't work. Did I put it down upside down? No, I didn't. Wouldn't that be funny? Go live. Yeah, show people techniques, Karren, and then you put it on upside down. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, I think I'm getting there. Gee whiz, I made that look really hard, didn't I? Okay. All right. Is Oz, that is. Absolutely favourite quickly. Try so fast. Barely art. You know what? I've seen a few people, and I've seen people use the barely art one, and I believe it's a tiny bit. Okay, we're going to ditch this. Clean up this glue, because this stuff, you know what? Goodbye. I'm done with it. Get the glue off. It just doesn't seem to. It could just be me. But I think I've got it. There we go. Clean that up. Right, come back here. I might pull out the Paige Evans paper. Which one? First one I grabbed. Sound like a plan? Paige Evans. Where is her? 1 second, guys. I swear, I'm right here. What did I do with it? Looking for the Paige Evans papers. Must be looking past it. I know it's in here. Oh, there it is. You'll be alright.
I don't know how long that's going
Would have been fine. Sorry, Jen's just come in, guys. I also use Couture Creations Clear Tack. Oh yeah, okay. I haven't made a mini album for ages. When I say mini albums, I'll show you what I make. Give me 1 second. These are the kind of mini albums that I make. So you might say they're mini. And I make the spines and stuff, and this is the kind of mini albums that I do. So when I took mini albums, and I use the art glitter glue for these, my kid's been crazy. These are the sort of albums that are sort of good little go-to albums and good little presents and that sort of thing. So I make these ones, but I haven't made any of these for ages. And then I have the next size up that I make as well, which is 6 by 8, I think. So this one's 4, I don't even remember. 4.5 by 5 inch. And this one is 8 by 8. These are the ones that I make. So this is just something different, I suppose. Gives me something different to look at. And I get to use all the different coloured papers, and I do stitching in it, all that sort of bizzo. So yeah, thought I'd give you a look, see if you like that sort of thing. And then I do all different sort of, you know. Anyway, that's not what we're here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I remember doing that one. I like that page. Haven't finished that album. So yeah, anyway, moving on. You don't want to see that. Right, let's get back to this page. We're doing it. We're doing it. Stay focused, Karren. Squirrel. I'm like a... Okay, let's see what we can get that's going to... Ooh, that looks good. Missing half the page, Karren. Nah. I've been cutting into these pages because, yes, we do love looking at others' mini albums. Oh, okay. Love mini albums, but they take so long. Yeah, I have actually got a wall full of mini albums. I'll give you a look at a different sort. So these were sort of just playing with different ideas, and I wanted to use different textures in an album. So, oh, this is when I was pregnant. Oh, joy. So, sorry, pregnancy was not fun for me. I didn't enjoy it at all. Thought I would, but I didn't. So all the different textures and stuff. So that is something that I enjoy doing when I have time to just sort of sit around and do whatever I want to do. And oh look, see, there's the Amy 10 stickers. So these are the sort of where I used to use the stickers a little bit. So I think I might have a bad bottle. So many people love it. Wonder why mine's... Could do a tutorial. If you want me to do a tutorial, you guys let me know. If there's something that you want me to do, I'm happy to do whatever. You know, this is what I do. This is my thing that I just love doing. So this one I just put a belly band around it and just a little flip book. Where am I? Little ones, like little photos like that, just makes my heart happy. I just love looking at that sort of thing, you know. Whoa, I apologize, didn't realize, my bad. Let's hope no one reports that. Now that's what my little mini albums, these little ones are so easy to do. Make sure you burp and clean. Yes, I have found that I need to do that a little bit more often with my glue tip, as I'm sitting here talking to you and it still has no tip in it. I'm so bad at that. But yeah, I mean, these are, and I love having all the texture. I'm someone that loves to feel everything and, you know, have all the textures. So that's some of the little albums that I do. Some are 8x8, some are bigger, some are smaller. Then I've got all my 12x12 ones that I do. That's a good tip, thank you. I clean mine with hot water. Everyone says that there's a, they clog up and blah, blah, blah. I've had that sitting there now, and look, it still comes out perfect. So now it's on my hand. Not a problem at all. Now, while I'm still slightly squirreling, I'm going to revisit our little sample that we were using before. I'm going to get a clean piece of paper towel. So the orange that I sprayed before is there, and that is the Distress Oxide. So I'm going to rub the Distress Oxide. I was scratching that, but there's maybe the tiniest bit. Now on the other side, this is the orange that we sprayed down. Look at that. That bugs me. So there's nearly no, because I know someone asked about the yellow, I think it was Sonia, asked about the yellow, the Distress Oxides. Do they rub off as well? I personally have no issue with that. That is apparently what this, where is it? This glaze, apparently that's what it's used for. And yeah, that seems to come off. And the orange, yeah. And like you saw, I have already, if I go like that, just where my fingers are, like look at it, it's still coming off. That to me is not, that's a huge pass for me. So it says to do this with your finger. It feels like Vaseline. And apparently if you just rub it over the top of your oxides, it like locks it in, and then you don't get the rub off. So that's that. So now if I do that, so this is how you're supposed to do it. That's what it says on the side of the package. Put it on and then do that, and then, that's lifting. Oh, okay. So what it does is doesn't feel chalky anymore, but I don't really feel like you need to do that. But I bought it anyway just to see what it was and what it does and why the blending tool, use a blending tool. I use a dauber to buff it off. Okay. Because it said on, okay, so it says on here, apply to your over your artwork with a finger and buff away excess with dry paper towel. So that's what I did, and that's how I just did. It feels nice and smooth now. It doesn't feel chalky, which is cool. But I put these into, oh, it's a sealer. Okay, so does that mean then that I can do something over the top of that? So if I grab these are some new pens that I got the other day. Concentrated formula. Okay, doesn't go over. Right, that doesn't go over it. Oh, maybe it does. Okay. Nope. I will have to play with that and see if it's going to be maybe, I just, at the moment, I think it works exactly the same as Vaseline. So basically, as Tim said, it was to hold stuff in place. Oh, so you can put extra stuff on top of it. Okay. So does that mean then that I can put, hang on, let's play, let's do it. So these are my oxides. So does that mean then I can pull a dark color? Hang on. I thought that would have heaps on it, but it doesn't. That's Villainous Potion. G'day. G'day, Ange. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. How was school?
As good as school can get.
Okay. That was a loaded question, wasn't it?
Yep. I decided on rissoles and veggies for now.
Rissoles and veggies. You're a legend.
Chicken rissoles and veggies.
I sent Taylor to get dinner organised so I could scrap for the afternoon. Now I'll let that sit for a bit. I can see how that is now going over the top. I get it now. Right, it's essentially a wax. Yeah. Yes, you can. Okay. So if I did that, so say you put down okay, what happens if we spray it with water? Okay, so the purple's clearly gonna come off. You can see, oh, okay. So adding the liquid, okay, so it's sealed underneath. I've probably done that really wrong. Time for me to go, everyone. Oh, see you, Carol. I'll still be here later if you drop back. But you've got dance and stuff. Yep, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. That's awesome. I'm just waffling. I will get a page completed, I promise. Okay, we will play with that. I won't diss it yet. I will play more and I will get back to you then. But I will diss this orange stuff because look, see, it still comes off. Pass. Huge pass. Okay, let's get back to our page. Where were we? I think that would look really cute. Or is that too white? La, 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 la. Oh, that could look cute. Is that too much pattern? I think that might be too much pattern. That could work. Okay. Let's try this. Let's just do it. Let's just see how it goes. Like I said, it's only paper. She'll be right. Give me that. That over that. Oh, I like that. Now give me a photo of Gizmo. Looking super cute. That one will work. Oh, Christina Warner. Do I follow her? I actually watch quite a lot of card making, believe it or not. Don't make cards. I tried making one the other week and it did work, but wouldn't call myself a card maker. Yeah, shut the door. Yep. Yeah, so I wouldn't call myself a card maker. That is for sure. But I do watch a lot of card makers.
Check out this giant broccoli.
Okay. Taylor would like you to check out... Oh, wow, that is heavy. That is a giant broccoli.
We didn't have to get two because that's plenty.
That is the world's... And that's really heavy. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Guess what? We're in broccoli tonight, everybody.
Yep.
We're having chicken rissoles, broccoli, probably potatoes in there somewhere.
Yeah, I got mashed potato and then I got carrots and we also have peas and corn. So.
Oh, you're a legend. Look at you go.
I know, right?
See, don't say if you've got a child with Asperger's that they can't do things. If you set them tasks, they can do it. Okay, this bit here is bugging me because it's a little bit, I've put the top layer on a little bit crooked. Oh, hey, buddy. Gizmo's in here with me. You know how that would look really cool? That little Gizmo. I'm going to do more than one photo. Let's do that. Holy cow, that's huge bolt. It is. That is massive. Curried sausages for dinner there. What's everyone having for dinner? We're doing, as I just said, Taylor's doing chicken rissoles and vegetables. I gave her the option. I said, you need to go to the shop when you pick Angela up from school and pick... I'm sorry, my kids have got this thing at the moment where it's really funny to scare one of them because she jumps out of her skin. That would be Angela. She Just plain mean. We have this thing where Taylor thinks it's hilarious. Let's scare the blinkers out of Angela.
I filled up my car too.
Filled up your car. Now, there's a question for everyone. How much are you paying for fuel? How much was it a litre?
It was $2.18, I think it was, a litre. Cost me $48 for 21 litres.
Wow. I know I put diesel in mine the other day and it cost me $97. Trust me, that hurts the hip pocket. $97 I could spend on scrapbooking products. Oh dear. Hey, what was the question you wanted? Taylor has these questions and she throws them at me every so often and she's like, you need to ask all your American peeps what they call blah blah. Oh, like fill in the blank. My sister used to scare each other constantly. These two have been doing it lately and it has just been endless. You're so funny. And Angela is so easy to scare. She scares so easily. Did you tell Ange about, I'm trying very hard not to use her nickname, about who rode past before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just saw her and we just took photos.
She
took a photo.
I took a photo and sent it to him.
We were exiting.
Sorry, Ange is in the room as well now.
We were exiting Aldi and he was at the lights at the cemetery. So.
Oh, okay. He's getting lots of exercise.
Yeah, he rode down to Gibbo's.
Right. Let's do something like that.
What was my question? I can't remember. Oh, wasn't it?
$5 a gallon. How much is a gallon? Yeah, you can only use 98. Oh man, it was like $2.27 the other day.
Yeah.
$2.27. Like, ah, really?
Oh, wasn't it? How bad is COVID over there? Wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what the question was.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because Brittany put up, they're making masks mandatory or something. I don't know.
How's the old spicy cough going overseas? Because
We finished our winter.
Taylor's like, yeah, we're coming out of winter,
Yeah.
and that being said, we saw an article the other day that it's getting bad again overseas. So we're not sure if that's accurate information or not. So she wanted to know and she wanted me to ask, and I said, well, I'll ask during the live. Remind me. That way you can get up-to-date information. Just fixing these couple of bits up because I missed it. I think I put it down. $2.30. No, Jamie. Holy macaroni. $2.39 a litre.
Where's that?
Sydney.
Far out. I'm never moving to Sydney. No, thank you.
Wowzer.
Far out.
Cheapest petrol in Wodonga is $1.99. $2.12. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Sonia, you're doing all right. That's not too bad. Could be worse. All right. Brain is ticky-tocking. Do we want to make this pop? Let's make it pop. Let's just...
We use the self-serve at Aldi.
You use the... Our Aldi's just gone with self-serve. And the girls have just used it. I've just been reliably informed.
Except it gives you like a full, like a demonstration on how to scan the products. Like there's like a AI person scanning the products.
Okay.
This is how you scan your product.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Some people may need to know that.
Except it rejected our cheese spread. I didn't like the weight of our cheese spread.
Oh.
Don't think it's
Fair enough.
Yeah. You talking about this spray stuff?
Yeah, I did. We've discussed the spray stuff and we've discussed the wax. We've talked about that. And, well, sorry, it's not wax, it's glaze. Is it glaze or wax?
Like a glaze.
Philippa. Just come back from NZ. $3 a litre. Wow.
Far out.
Holy macaroni.
Inflation is ridiculous.
Oh, mate, it's jumping up and grabbing you. Big time. Now, I'm going to use this dodgy paper because this is the dodgy stuff. That's why I'm not going to gut it.
Have they noticed more people living on the street these days, or is it just our area?
Down south, yes. Down south, guys, are you noticing the homeless situation? Because we are very, very muchly noticing how many people are... Oh, yeah, food is crazy expensive. How much was... Okay, well, how much did you spend at Aldi?
I think it was 35.
35.
And we got 2 bottles of milk, 2 loaves of bread, broccoli, carrots, the chicken schnitzels, and we got a packet of muffins because they looked good. Oh, and cheese spread.
That's not too bad. 35, like I
Yeah.
can cope with that, but...
Yeah, the carrots were only $1.19.
Okay.
Yeah.
If only we could live on carrots. My parents paid 17% interest in there. Yeah, you know what, Jamie? I remember when my parents were paying insane house, like their interest rates just went through. Was that like early 90s or late 80s? It was crazy. And I actually have had conversations with my mum now, and I've actually said to her, how the heck did you do it? Because my dad was only on, like, I know it's the times, like, I get that, but my dad was only on, like, $280 a week. And home loan at 17%. Which was mental. Not to mention feeding 4 kids, educating, clothing. Like, how on God's green... Look, we weren't the type of people... 80s, yeah, I thought it was. We weren't people that went on holidays and stuff. Like, that's just... We're sort of blue collar, stay at home, yeah, have holidays, you stay at home and get stuff done around the house kind of deal. That's what our holidays were. And we knew no different, so it was not really a drama for us. But damn it. Okay, we're going to make this pop. I knew I was going to do it and I didn't, and now I regret it. This needs to be black. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. But their mortgage was way less than ours these days too. Yeah, exactly. It was, you're right. I mean, my dad paid $38,000 for his house, and biological dad, they divorced years ago. Like, I think I was only sort of 6 months old when they divorced. Sorry, I'm just priming my pen. There we go. And I had to buy a new one. I ran out. This needs to be black, whether I like it or whether I don't. I was going to spray this with black soot before I glued it down because I thought it would help it pop. But yeah, it was, yeah, I know the early 90s were, oh, it's just crazy. Money. Hate money. It just divides. It just keeps people so divided. And it's awful. I don't know if we've still got Italy on board, but is that going blurry? Why is it like that? Focus on something, camera. Religion, government, the three things cause. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It is 100%. And you don't want to get into any of those sort of conversations because it's just so divisive and people are just so set in their ways. I'm pretty easygoing. You have your belief, you have your thing, you do you. I have mine, I keep it to myself, that's my business. But there's just so much. It's crazy. And not to mention the fact that money, I mean, if you've got plenty of money, probably not finding it so hard right now. But for those of us that aren't loaded, and small business, getting your small business up and going and don't force it. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing too. I can have a civil conversation with people about things, but don't, get on your high horse and demand I take on your opinion. There's a lot of that around at the moment, and I don't think that's conducive to great mental health.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's everyone's favourite takeaway?
Taylor has a question. So, yep. You get your point as long as you don't have to force. Yep.
Oh.
Don't force opinions. Especially with eating choices and diets. Oh, absolutely. Mate, I'll be honest. I'll throw it out there. I've got to lose weight. And I'm doing the very, very... the thing that's in the news at the moment that's very... We won't actually say what it is. But that the doctors prescribed. I'm doing that. And it is Chinese takeaway. Oh, for the win. Yes, I absolutely love honey chicken and fried rice. Yum. When it comes to favourite takeaways, we love fish and chips. Well, I love fish and chips. My kids have different takeaway options.
Hungry Jacks.
Taylor's a bit of a Hungry Jacks fan. Although, you want to hear something funny. This is particular shot used for diabetes. Yes, that's the one. You know what I'm talking about. If we just don't say it, we're all good. I have to be honest, because I've got RA and I've got fibromyalgia, I've had a lot of pain for quite a few years that has left me quite immobilized, and I need to get moving again. I've now got myself in a pretty good position pain-wise, so it's time to get some of these kilos off. And the doctor has said to me, this is actually exactly what you need. You're the sort of person that needs to be on it. And so honey chicken. I love honey chicken. But this has really, really helped me. I eat my feelings. I'll be honest with you. I do eat my feelings. I eat chocolate like it's, there's no point in saying you don't. I mean, you don't gain weight from drinking water and eating lettuce leaves, do you? My kids love Hungry Jacks. Yeah, we had it on Thursday night. I only had a cheeseburger though. I did really well. I'm like, okay, got to do this in moderation. So I'll keep you posted how I'm traveling. Carol's actually been really helpful for me. She's been helping me stay on track. Sends me a message and, have you had lunch today? And I'm like, oh, no, I forgot about that. Hang on. I'm terrible for it. But I've increased my water, all that sort of stuff. But you know what? That's me. That's where my life is. But I wouldn't jam it down someone's throat. you're not at a point in your life where you think you can handle doing something like that, don't do it. You do you. And I'm more than happy to go halves with a cream bun with you. Do you make home burgers? Skip the bun. Yeah. You know, the other day, it was the first time since I started this. I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks. And I had a barbecue chicken sandwich, and it wasn't a gigantic thing. I only put a little bit on there. And I bought some pasta salad because I thought, you know, hubby will like that with dinner when I have salad, sort of bulk his meal out a little bit. And I ended up going ahead and I had this sandwich. And my brain was telling me about 4 mouthfuls before I got to the end. Stop. You know what? I didn't. And boy, did I pay for that for the next several hours. I felt so insanely overfull. And I'm like, whoa, won't do that again. And I think it was just the bread because I've been eating, you know, like your corn thins and your rice things with like protein and stuff on it. But yeah, it's interesting times. Won't do that again in the near future. Couldn't even eat dinner. I was still full from lunch. So, yes. So, who's got new... Have you had a look and have you been... you bought any new collections? Anything that sort of jumps out at you that's new that you love? I've been having a look at some different collections. I've been trying to use up some of my stuff because I've got so much, and as much as I want to use the new stuff and buy the new... Hello, sticker. As much as I want to keep buying new stuff, I have to still use some of this old stuff or older stuff. And because I love just creating my own sort of backgrounds and that sort of bizzo. Waiting on the new Cocoa Vanilla collection. Is that the one that Cass did an opening, unboxing? An opening. Nothing wrong with using the old stuff. Yep, I agree. I love just adding some of the new bits to the older stuff, and that really helps. And the mixed media, going down the mixed media path, really helps me use the old stuff as well because I can jazz it up a little bit. But like this layout, I just wanted to see if I can use these stickers and see if I can use them up and create something with them. And I think this is actually looking pretty cool. Now I'm putting the black around it. It's looking better. Getting there. Sorry guys, this is making for really boring watching, isn't it? Oh, I'm going as fast as I can without trashing it. Lucky I bought a new Posca paint pen, hey? Is there... Oh my god, yes, I pulled out... Mini albums are great way to use up mini. Yes. From 10 years ago. Wow. I haven't seen the 6CD you mentioned. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I haven't actually watched it, but I did see it pop up. I was literally heading in to pick up my kids from training yesterday, and I saw a Crazy Craft Obsession pop up, and I'm like, oh, they're doing an unboxing and I can't watch it. Ah! So, and it was the new, I think it was the Home for... Not Home for Holidays, what's it called? I can't even remember what that collection's called. Because I actually love how it turned out. Awesome! That's good. Oh, guess what? That's not glued down. Let's... Oh, I still haven't put the tip in my glue. But you know what? Look, it's still going. It's all good. It's all good. When I met my husband, I used to say that all the time. It's all good. Let's put the pin back in it, hey? That would make sense. Okay, while that dries, I'm coming up to this bit. Because I've just bought this Posca pen. And I can kill a pen in a heartbeat. You just give me 5.5 seconds and boom, bada bing. Just put glue on me. Get in there. No one invited. Oh, exactly, Jamie. Exactly. My kids love flicking through my albums and just seeing the different layouts and the different, and they actually make comment that it's really cool because every time they turn the page, it's something different. Compared to my old CM albums in the day, you know, where you were encouraged to just cut, pick and stick, you know. That's just not me. I've got too many ideas in my head. Just doing this, I've got like 4 more ideas popping into my head to do something similar to this. You know, you can use these stickers literally as your background and create. You could also then do your die cutting, do it manual die cutting. You could do it like that. You could do the solid letter and then do an offset with the stickers on the title. You could cut out, you know what you could do? You could get one of those puppy cut files and, oh, that's so sweet, Jamie. That's my problem. I have a zillion ideas. Yeah. It's actually, I have some people say to me, oh, I'd love to be in your brain for a day. No, you don't. No. I can assure you, you don't want to be. My brain never stops thinking. Okay, now I need to see if this is... That's not blurry for you guys. Is that blurry? It's looking blurry on my computer. No one said anything, so I'm imagining. Yeah, the black looks so much better, doesn't it? I was going to do that before I put it on. And then I went, nah, she'll be right. I'll do it like that. But then when I put it here, I just went, nah, it needs black. See, this is where so many people go, oh, see, look at this glue. Does this happen to everyone else? That glue that I threw out, it doesn't work. Chucked it out now. I'm not using it again. I'm done with it. Just not doing it anymore. Oh, I just had a really cool idea. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Do we need texture in the background? I reckon we could. Let's keep this one nice and simple. That will work. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to this. Line it up there. Going to commit to this. And then this one. I love Gizmo. He's the best thing to scrapbook, I tell you what. He is awesome. go. I just lined those up with the lines, by the way, in case you think I'm some kind of amazing wizard at lining things up. I'm only going to do around this one, just for some added texture. This is how I've been doing my pages lately, and it's so much easier to get it lined up doing it like that. I know I haven't glued down my title yet, that's okay. And then I just go around the outside edge. Done. Dun dun dun. Now I'm gonna glue. Okay, I've partially glued that somehow. I don't know how. Should be right. We got this. Right. Glue, unglue, unglue. That's so cute. And now, what I'm gonna do, where are you? I've been really loving doing this lately, and I wonder what it would look like over, what's the chances? Chances that it's gonna come out. Oh, wow, okay. It actually came out straight away. Got to put the centerpieces in the letters. Okay, don't glue in there on me, mate. There we go. I nearly forgot. I forgot to put these bits in the middle. Carmel will watch that and go, Karen, why didn't you just do it that way? I normally do. D. Oh. Why didn't I look up 5 seconds ago? Colour them first. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, man. Okay. I just like making things difficult for myself. I'm sure of it. Okay. Should be right. Don't worry about it. It's only paper. It's all good. We got this. Okay. And we want the little white heart in the middle. Oh, you know what we could put on the white heart? I wonder if one of those Paige Evans hearts. Which one's a Paige Evans? Where'd it go? There it is. I wonder if one of these hearts in here will fit smack bang in the middle. I know they're in here. I saw them before. Not that one. Maybe I've used them all. Have any puffy hearts? That would be cute. Do I have any puffy hearts? I have... Here. This is my little box of... If I turn it back the right way. Yeah, should have done it that way. Citrus Twist. I got a puffy heart there, but that's yellow. I don't know if that'll go. I got pizza. See, I don't use these. This is where I'm like, I've bought them, but I don't use them. Should I just give them to someone else, shouldn't I? Nope. Nope. Do I have a why do I not have a puffy heart? Got a million of these. I've got to use these up somewhere. You might see them in an upcoming video. See what I mean about getting words left over? I have these everywhere. That's why I had to use some the other day. Negative Ghost Rider. Okay, I don't know why I pulled those out. Wonder if that heart would work. Or maybe a pink one. All these things are within reaching distance of me, by the way. So I don't have to go far. I wonder if this pink one would work. What do we reckon? Yay or nay? Does that work or does that not work? Love watching, off to bed. Night, Deb. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thanks so much. Night. Like the white better? Yeah. I'm not feeling the... I'm thinking just like that would be better. I like these little stars, but... Okay. I need to put this down before I... Okay. I hope nobody can hear the kids' program. Excuse me. I could do, actually, I could do liquid pearls in the heart. That would look really cool. Okay. Yeah, let's do liquid pearls. What color do you reckon? I mean, I have oodles of them. Do you reckon we go pink or do we go gold? Do we go... What color do you reckon? White? Pink. Yep. Bright pink. Getting there. Should have done these earlier. Mental note, if you decide to do this, colour the black before you stick it all down. Right, that's got the black bit done. Let's do Okay, pinks we have. We have Dazzle. We have a Raspberry. Ballerina. We have a Coral, which is, you know, it's not pink. What do you reckon? Raspberry? Raspberry. That does look... This one can look really, really bright. But I think... You reckon raspberry? Or cut it out in black. You know what, Jamie? That's why I need to get a good black. Because the black that I have had, it's terrible. Did I glue that in? I don't think I did. No. The black cardstock that I have got is awful. It's terrible. And I put it in the Cricut and it just munches it up and destroys my blades. So I have made the executive decision to go away, and I don't even care if I waste that black because it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. So let's get the raspberry in here. I love liquid pearls, in case you guys haven't noticed. I absolutely love them. Like I said, Ranger does really, really good with 90% of their products. There we go. That looks cute. Now, we need to have some little spots around here. Add some little speckles around. And because it's Paige Evans, I can do all different colours. Frenchville's another good one. Not the light one. Yes, off to get ready for tea. Staying in Townsville at the moment. Awesome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping by, Yvonne. Thank you so much. I really enjoy doing these. I know I've been waffling, going backwards and forwards with things, but thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. I think I might add some different colours in here. I love yellow. Does everyone else like yellow? That looks cute. Needing like 5 yellow papers. Yes, I do the same thing. I absolutely love it. My favourite collection at the moment is called Nature Study. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Come on, did I block you up by not closing the lid? Yes, I did. I do this on top, then I know the stickers aren't going to come off. And I love the glossy sheen of it. And it really doesn't take that long to do. Sometimes I look at it and I think, has anyone tried any of the other glossy accent, the products that are the same as but aren't? How do I word that? Knockoffs? They're not knockoffs, they're the same. I've seen a couple of products and they're the same as, they do the same job as glossy accents, but I'm wondering if anyone else has tried them. I think Tour Creations has one. Not too sure. That looks cute. I like that. You know what? This is actually working. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the heart. Gee whiz. You knew it was coming, right? Just got to keep my hand up. Has anyone tried anything else? Yes, they do. Okay, cool. You have to let me know how it goes. I've thought about buying different brands, but Bobby, who is amazing, she sent me another bottle of Glossy Accents because I think she sees me do this and she knows that I love the product, so, which was super kind of her, especially how sick she is at the moment. The cost of things over there compared to here, I mean, like, Sonia, seriously. X stock from the shop. Have loads of tape. That's good. Tape's the one thing that I'm actually down to, like my tear tape. I only got the really thin stuff left. Need to get some more. I normally just get that from Spotlight. I just buy the little bulk pack that they have. Doing well here, guys. I really want to do the Christmas balls. Maybe I'll do them and then... How many people are still there? Less. I love scrapbooking. I swear to God. It is just so much fun. This is working. I'm excited. This is working. This looks like a pattern paper, but it's the stickers. Gotta go. Good night. Thank you so much for dropping in, Auntie Caffeine Crafts. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I realise that this is not necessarily the times that will suit everybody, but I figure people will watch the replay when they can. I'm doing this really messy, aren't I? Because I'm trying to hold my hand up. It's getting there. I'm nearly there. It's really hard because I never know what to do on a live. Like, I don't know what people want to see. But we get there in the end. No, don't turn it up too loud because I can actually hear it down here. And we know the old YouTubes doesn't like that. Normally I would have music going in here and jiving away, getting my craft on, or watching. Actually, what's everyone watching at the moment? I've just found, Sonia, this is for you and Jamie. I don't know if you watch crime stuff, but I've actually just found on YouTube there's an Australian crime page, and it's all about crimes that happened in Australia. And wow, a couple of them were before my time, and I sort of went, oh wow, didn't know that happened. And yeah, it's really interesting, and it's narrated by Lisa McCune, which is pretty cool. That's if you're into that sort of thing. There's no more Yellowstone, and Virgin River doesn't start. I think we've still got like 15 days to go, so need to wait for Yellowstone to get, because I love that show. That's pretty cool. Hi, do you have something to ask, Taylor?
Yeah. Did anyone watch the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary on Netflix?
Oh, did anyone watch Jeffrey Dahmer? I couldn't watch it. I could not do it. I can do true crime. That went way too far. Taylor watched it and was traumatized for... I would beg to differ that you're beyond the trauma, because quite often it comes up and it's like, oh, don't watch TV. Kids are the... Yes, Virgin River, cannot wait. And have you got it on Facebook, Jamie? Because they keep putting every day, they keep putting like teasers up, and it's like only 16 more sleeps, only 13 more sleeps, and I'm like, just put it up. I want to see it now. So I haven't watched, if you like Yellowstone, have you watched what's it called? 4 Sixes. Because I haven't watched it. Apparently it's on Paramount. But Bestie was telling me about it. She's like, you gotta watch it, it's really good. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a go. And I just haven't got around to it yet. Going to just add a couple more. Oh, that's come clear again. Excellent. I love doing these little dotties. They're so cute. So the stickers work, Taylor. Check it out.
What stickers?
I did all the background I did on stickers. It's just stickers out of the sticker book.
Oh.
You know, because I've got enough of them.
Yeah. And I bought you more the other day.
Yes, you did.
Have you seen...
1833. Oh, I've seen that pop up. Have you watched some of it, Jamie? Have you watched any of it, and is it any good? That's cute. Little bit of extra in the background. And I'm gonna do this because I think it needs it. Yeah, most people that... Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's a bit... Oh, I don't even know how she watched that show. Hubby liked it and he loves all the Yellowstone stuff. Yes. Yellowstone is... Oh, can't wait for the next one. You know what? I started watching that when it first came out. I think it was like season 1. Yellowstone this is. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I think it's going to just be a bit much for me. And then not long ago, I thought we had Stan for some reason. Oh, Angela wanted to watch the funniest thing. She wanted to watch My Little Pony. She wanted to see the last season. And you had to get Stan to watch it. Anyway, so we ended up with Stan. So I thought, oh, I'll give Yellowstone another go. Oh, mate, so glad I did. Because it was thebomb.com. And then I said to Taylor, you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it. It's so cool. And yeah, we were hooked on Yellowstone for a little bit there. It's the prequel. Okay. Guess what I'm doing this weekend? That's what I'm doing. Excellent. All right. We're going to move on to a different layout because this one took forever. And we're not going to do processes that take that long for the next layout. Sound like a plan? Rip and Beth. Oh, you know what? I saw a meme the other day and I was going to share it on... I'll show you this back at the end when it's all dry. Oh, look at those I love it. I love all the shiny shimmer. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't lean on it again. Tulsa King, what was that? Hubby wants to watch Tulsa King. I started watching Tulsa King and I don't even know. Oh, I think I turned it off because Jennifer was coming in the room. She's only 12 and, you know, there's like mature 12 and then there's a very innocent 12 and she's a very innocent 12. So I turned it off and I actually never went back to it. I don't know why I didn't go back to it. Should have, didn't. Maybe I'll do that on the weekend too. I'm hoping. We got footy on this weekend. We got a semi-final. Andrew's team has made it to the semi-finals. So we have that on Sunday. We don't have any other... Oh, that's really noisy. Sorry, guys. We don't have any more... We don't have any more gymnastics. So, oh man, I just like dropped that everywhere. Fair dinkum. Rip myself a new one here in a minute. There we go. Got it. That took a bit of brain power, didn't it? My son, first one. Oh, awesome, Shirley. You'll have to let me know how he goes. I'm actually getting into it. I have never been one for AFL, right? All of my kids have played AFL at primary school, and I have been the dumb parent at the end going, I don't even know what they're doing. But I've finally learnt the rules and I'm actually really enjoying it. And Anne just said she wants to do it again next season. So that's a bonus. So I'm like, let's do that. Okay. I want to show you what I'm going to do with these. And then I'll do the gymnastics layout. How about that? And then if we're still going and people are still dropping by, I'll make this layout. See these little guys? I want to make them gold. Actually, do I want to make them solid gold or... Hang on a minute. Let's make some decisions. That's it. Okay. All right. Foil. Okay, I've got silver leaf. I've got... Hang on. I'll put the stuff on first. And I'll pop him onto... Pop these guys onto a mat. So this has just got the press and seal on it. So I find if I just do that, they hang on. Sort of activates it, I suppose you'd say. This old board is a bit wobbly because, you know, I use the heat tool on it and mistreat it. I think we all do things like that, don't we? Stick all these little fellas down. Okay. Now, where's that tacky stuff? This stuff is awesome. So, this is what I'm using. Tacky When Dry Gel Medium. Now, the other day, I scraped it through a stencil. I'm wondering how thin I can use it. Okay. Cool. Look, I'll be honest with you. I had no idea what I was watching. I faked it so bad. I was like, I don't even think I faked it well. Okay, what's the chances I can scoop this on? I don't want to double dip. Let's not double dip into it. Let's do that. Just in case, you know, like I get bits come off the chipboard. So this stuff, all you got to do is put it on if you've never seen it before. I just moved it off the... She's tacky, all right. Woo! I will get the stuff out of the centres later. I'm not worried about that bit. But I reckon this will make these little baubles look so, so cute. So you don't even really need to rush to get to it before it dries, because when it dries, it's tacky. So there's no huge rush to get to it. You just got to get the glue gel, whatever you call it, gel. They say it's gel, but it looks like glue to me. And for those playing along at home, it does have a little bit of a smell, but nothing. Like, I'm really sensitive to different smells of products, and this stuff I don't find, it just sort of smells like PVA glue, school glue, if you know it like that. So I reckon I love these little things. I'm so glad Melissa gifted these to me, because they are awesome. And it's one of those products that I've never really bought much of. I'm like that with NRL. I grew up with AFL. Oh, see, I grew up with NRL. That's why I've had so much trouble. My brothers and stuff, because I got 3 brothers, and they were into rugby league. My dad was into rugby league. You know, the whole Wally Lewis, Gene Miles. You know, back those days. Sam Bacco, Peter Jackson, all that sort of thing. And yeah, basically I grew up with them back then, and it kind of, I get to AFL and go, huh? What? I never knew Wally Lewis. Oh, really? That's funny. Big Wall. I actually saw a doco of him the other day. A report of him the other day that he's got, you know that, oh, what's it called? It's early onset dementia sort of thing, and it's from the head knocks. What do they call that? Can't remember what they call it now. It was really sad. It's like, oh, one of your sporting heroes that you thought was just the bomb.com, and he just, now he's paying the price for it. But funnily enough, the reporter said to him, would you go, if you could go back and redo your career, would you do it? And he actually said, even though now he's got all these challenges, and his new partner is like super, she's right there with him, and she's helping him every step of the way, and that's why he had to step down from news reading and stuff during the sport. I think he was on Channel 9, and he was saying that he actually wouldn't change anything. Even though now he's dealing with this, he would have still probably done it. So that's a really interesting bit of insight. But it is something that I stress about with Ange on the football field. But she sort of lags back. Like, she's not... Couple of girls in the team, man, they just go all in, and they don't care. They're just all in, don't care, winning, you know, that's all they sort of think about. But yeah, so it's kind of sad, but that's all right. There are a lot of AFL players. Yeah, from the concussions and not, and then you see people now, and everyone gets the craps with. I'll say it like that, because put him back on the field. No, he's all right. And I sort of sit back now, especially as a mum, and I sit back now and I'm like, no, don't put him back on the field. He's not. Yes, he's gonna just keep going like an ever-ready bunny, but he's not right. That's just my take on it. But okay, we've got a couple of options here, guys. I have got, so this is foil, so I can do that one. So we'll call that one, or we could do all of it. Hang on, I've got foil on my finger. And I've got silver and I've got gold. Transferee, where are you? So I've got that gold and I've got this silver. I think it's on the outside. There you go. What do we reckon? Do you want to just do some of each and see how it turns out? It's a Will Smith movie called Concussion Discussion America. Wow. That's full on. Ruptured spleen. You're lucky if you come away with that, hey? That's crazy. Okay, we're just going to do some of each. This is the one I did the other day. I bet that was scary. It's so many dislocation and breaks and fractures. Wow.
I have a question for you.
Oh, for me? Yeah. Do I want a cuppa? I'd love one.
No, that wasn't the question.
Oh, come on now. You know it was going to be the question.
No, that wasn't actually. No.
Okay. I'm trying to blackmail her to give me a coffee, man. I reckon she should give me a coffee.
Can I get my question out first, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Go for it, mate.
Right.
Okay, it needs to be thicker. Yep.
Because you're on the live, we can't all be on the internet at the same time, can we?
No, I'd rather you didn't for a bit. Please. Otherwise, I have this. It does its thing.
No.
Okay, alternative question. Can me and Jen go outside and kick the football?
Can Jen and I go outside?
Can Jen and I go outside and kick the football?
See, they hang crap on me. Seriously, kids these days. Yes, you can go and kick the football. Absolutely.
Okay.
And yes, there you go. There's all my answers to the question. Okay, and back to the original question. Okay, so apparently it needs to be a little bit thicker than that. Right. So. Okay. Let's play. We got this. Where's my offset spatula? I hate these ones. Why do people use these ones? I wonder if it has to go on thick like that. That's what I did the other day because I did it through a stencil. But then how do I get it out of the holes? Gee whiz. Make your mama... Jamie said you're going to make me a cuppa.
Jamie, you're not helping.
Oh, the joys of Aussie internet. Yes, absolutely. How good is foil? I love foil. I'm having me a foil moment. Okay, I'm filling all my holes in at the moment. I think it needs to be a little bit thicker. I've never used this product before, okay? So I'm learning as I go. The other day it worked perfectly first time, so I thought, oh, I'll do it on the live. And of course, it didn't work, did it? I think I've waited too long for it to use, to set up. I think. I could be wrong. Correct me if you know more than me, because I am just playing. See, last time when I put it through the stencil, never used heat foiling, never. Okay, so you don't know. Okay, I correct my daughter. I know, it bugs me. You know what? They do not get corrected for it at school. If they say Megan Blah went to wherever, they don't get corrected. And it really concerns me down the track. Like, are we just going to develop a whole new language or what? Okay, maybe if I do it a little bit thicker like that. Once the foil goes on it, it's not sticky. So I'm just going it down on it. Why not? Let's see if we can make these little chipboard baubles look nice and metallic-y. Yes, it bugs me. Try a stiff stencil brush. Okay. Oh, took instead of taken. Oh, there's so many things. You know what bugs me? Oh, this one, this one tips my kids over the edge. So my entire life, it has always been said, oh, now what is it? Tay, help me out here. Jen says it all the time. Bro. I'm not her bro. Yes. Apply the glue. Okay, that rightio. Okay, I'm on it now. I'm on it, Jamie. Do you reckon that's dried enough? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm still not on a winner. Oh, it is sticking to it. What is going on? I did it the other day and it worked perfectly. I literally did it. It can't be the chipboard, surely. I don't know. What's the thing they say? On accident. Oh, that's it. On accident. I did it on accident. It's by accident. Since when do you say I did it on accident? It kills me. Absolutely kills me. On accident. I'm always, oh yeah, when they've been watching, oh, hey Carol, you're back. I literally, it does my head in. Rightio. Okay. I'm going to do what you said. I'm going to lift this up. Find me one of my old brushes. I don't really have. Oh yeah, that is working. Okay. I'm just sort of poking it back through the holes. Oh, that totally works. Jamie, you're a genius. See, I still learn things constantly. Okay, I don't know what happened to them going outside and kicking the football. Karren, pick up and move the glue pieces so they doesn't dry in the holes. Yeah, I'm trying. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, these little ones. Jamie, you're a genius. That works completely. Okay, I'll do it so you can see. Just do that, and look, it pokes it out the holes. This is an old brush, by the way. Don't panic. Look at that. Okay, it sticks up a little bit on that side, but who cares? It'll go back down. There we go. Legendary. Look at that. One coffee made. Thanks, Tay. You're a legend.
A hot Milo too, so that way.
Is there another... You know how we were just talking about things that kids say that does your head in? And on accident drives me bonkers.
On accident, yeah.
That's the one that absolutely kills me. But is there another one? I ain't trying to. I always... Well done then. Yeah. Good job. Yes.
I don't think so.
On accident.
On accident. Yeah, Angela did that the other day.
Oh.
And I was like,
And it's when they've been watching American TV, that's when they do it the most. Because I think that's something that they say in America a lot. On accident. And if it's where you come from and that's, you know, that's fine. But here in Australia, we've never said on accident. We've always said
it's
by accident.
It's like a lot of people overseas now are talking like Australians because the kids are watching Bluey. So they're picking up our accent.
Oh, mate.
And our sayings.
If anyone wants a really good laugh, you need to go into the comment section on today's video. I laugh so hard. I love all the comments and I read all of them and respond to all of them. And this comment, oh mate, she totally got me. I love it. And her husband loves my accent. And I don't even think I've got an accent, like whatever. It's an Aussie accent. It's me, you know. It's the same old deal, you know, wherever you are, you don't think you've got an accent. And yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a little bit of a chuckle. But I absolutely love doing these videos. I mean, you know, I thought this was going to be a quick thing. That's why I thought I'll do this real quick and then I'll do the next bit. Okay. Girls are scaring each other again. You don't need boys. Just trust me. The girls will do it. So the girls have gone outside to practice footy. What's wrong? Oh. Looking for a jumper. What temperature is it out there? Oh, I've got this all closed up, I suppose.
It is cooling down for someone that's not.
Oh, coffee. How good is coffee? I don't even know what time it is. I'm drinking coffee. I'll be up till midnight.
It's nearly 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. 5 p.m. and I'm... I haven't been very productive today, have I? This has not been a very productive live. I've only done one layout. What's going on? See, that is super sticky. So that should technically... should stick to it now. These little guys all get off there. Because this is covered in it now. That's going to stay. Right. Let's see if I can get... Do I try the same one again, or do you reckon I should try a different one? Let's try this one. May not have been productive, but you've learned about glide. Yes, I have. Yep. How to foil and use the stickers. That is true. That is very true. I have done that. Rightio foil. You need to just cooperate with me. I'm going to try it one more time. This is how I did it the other day, and it totally worked. Oh, look, 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 look. It's doing it. It did it. Woohoo! Okay, I'm not a complete fraudster. I was thinking I was going to have some fraud situation going on, but it did work. Maybe they're still too wet, I think. How cute is that? Okay, it's now stuck to my board, but that is really, really cute. Stick you down, stick you down. And you can just run your little pokey tool. How cute is that? Okay, I'll have to fix the bottom bit, but I've got to wait for it to dry to do that. Let's try. Okay, this is going to get messy. This comes with a warning. This is about to get messy, people. I love these because of the colours, but I hate the mess. But you know what? We just take the good with the bad, peeps. Let's do it. Hubby will be home in the next half an hour. Still be sitting here. Oh, you know what? My husband will leave work soon too, and he'll get home and go, oh, cool. Oh, you're still in there. Awesome. He would have got a notification that I was going live. Okay. Do I want to use that bit, or do I just want to get it? Nah, I just want to get a full bit. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay. I've got glue all over me. I'm about to be golded. Hey, Giz. What you doing, mate? Gizmo's just... Oh! Okay, that was not according to plan. Dead set. Okay. It's just going to have to be where it is where it's going to stay. Oh, you're right. Gizmo's petrified of anything that moves voluntarily. And a box just moved. My Amazon box that's on the floor. I accidentally kicked it. He's now left the room in utter disgust that things in this room move by themselves. He is the most adorable dog. There we go. Okay, it's going to get messy, people. Do that. So that stays contained. Sticky, hard. Find another old brush. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, if I can just get rid of this bit, I may be able to minimize the mess. Oh, the joy of tired teens. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm surprised mine went outside. I'm surprised they're not just consuming chocolate and passing out. It's Friday. My kids are funny. Like, Ange gets tired, but, you know, she's got UC and, you know, such is life. But she gets on with it. She gets in and does it, you know. My kids won't start arguing. They won't make a word. They will not say a peep while I'm on here. Not a chance. Maybe I should stay on your... Hold on. I'm on a live, guys. Okay. This one's messy, but it appears to have worked perfectly. There we go. It's on my finger. You can tell what kid's got the TV, the control. My two don't need excuses, really. Oh, look. I will be the first one to say Darren and I have been so lucky with our 3 kids because they're not big arguers. Angela, okay, I tell a lie. They don't argue a lot, but Angela, like when she was going through the anorexia and all of that, it was like, whoa, man, we knew we were alive. But now things are pretty good. They adore each other, they spend time with each other, and rarely do they argue and carry on like pork chops. Okay, I don't know if I like that. Don't know if it's my favourite one. Oh, I just broke my brush. That's what happens when you leave them sitting in the water too long. Okay, next to the chopping block. I'm going to make these work. One way or another, I will get them to work. I will. I will. Silver leaf. Gold leaf. All right, let's try some gold leaf. Probably a bit of overkill. There you go, that worked well, didn't it? Maybe another big gold one. There you go, that's working. Except it sticks to your finger. It's gonna be fun. If I just do that, I'm trying to minimize the gold foil just going everywhere. It's okay. And then if I go on the other side, there we go. I've been on here for hours. Just realised that. This is what I do though. I swear to God, I had my mum said to me today, how do you do it? Like, this is what I do. I just tinker. There you go, we've got a bit of a gold and a bit of a silver. It just needed a little bit longer to dry, I think. I like how these got this gold leaf goes on. It looks really pretty. Oh, yep. Oh, mate, the years that we were dealing with the eating disorder, holy moly. Thankfully, it is well under control now, because that was, I don't mind saying it was horrific. And she was only 8 at the time, and to think that, you know, that she could go through that, and from 8 through until she was 10, 11, going on 12 probably, it was pretty bad. So, oh, now I've lifted it off. Maybe I should just leave well alone. Stop touching things, Karen. Gonna have this gold everywhere. I'm trying to pick it up with a dry cloth. Well, I look like I'm worth $1 million now because I'm covered in gold. Let me see if I can get these guys to be silver. It's super tacky, so theoretically it should work. I'll try this one. Maybe I need a new sheet. Okay, so some bits are still wet. Now, when I put this through the stencil, it didn't do it like that. So this is a little bit of user error, I think. But that's okay. We live and we learn. And we get this one to go. I think I prefer this sort of foil to the leaf, but it doesn't want to stay. Maybe I need to seal these and then put the tacky stuff on it. Maybe. Do you think? I don't know. Yeah, she's poor kid, all right. Believe me, the stuff we went through, the amount of therapy, though, that we got, and the amount of support that that we managed to get, quite luckily, which not everyone gets their hands on. Amazing support team, but she had a team of doctors and the whole lot. There was a team of about, at one point there was about 12 or 13 nurses, psychs, doctors, pediatricians, psychiatrists, just massive amount of them. And yeah, she's come out the other side, and it's like, wow. I look at people now and it's very, very triggering for us to ever watch anything on TV that's, you know, a story or anything like that. And you don't realise it until you're on the other side of it, just how easily triggering that sort of stuff is once you've been through something like that. But she is doing amazingly. Okay, let's just see. So the pulley one doesn't seem to want to work on the chipboard. I don't know why. I'm assuming maybe I will order some more chipboard. And I will give it another crack and I'll seal it. I'll try sealing it. Or maybe I could even do that now. I'll try sealing it and I'll let these dry and see what they're like. But then I suppose they're going to stay tacky, aren't they? So I'll give it a little bit longer and then, yeah. I think they look cute. They just don't have, it doesn't sort of, it's like it's not drying in spots, and I don't know why.
Jen, you've got one and I've got 4.
Right. I'm going to leave them like that and move on to something different. And if you have to go, you have to go. That's all good. I completely get that. But I'm scrapping, and there's no issue if I just stay live. And then if you want to stick around, you can stick around. If you want to come back, you can come back. Totally up to you. So that is, I'm just going to sit them on here. I'm going to let them fully dry and see what they turn out like down the track. And then I will use them on a layout during the week. How about that? Sound like a plan, Stan? Try wetting this stuff and it usually contains it. Got a silver lookout. Must be getting cold out there. The kids are actually closing windows.
No, I'm closing that out because I can smell smoke from the fire.
Oh, something's on fire? Okay. We had a fire the other day at the train station, which is not far from... I'm still here. That's awesome. Thanks, Sonia. You know what? And this is what I reckon. If I just jump on and keep going and see what happens. Sorry, that probably sounded really bad. Sorry. Sort of forget about that, don't I? I swear this is probably the most used tool in my craft room. Okay, I really like this stuff. I do really like this stuff. Let's have a look-see. Okay, I'm going to give this a crack-a-lack. This is what I love myself. Yeah, and the pokey tool for sure. Absolutely. My pokey tool I use a lot. Now, which one do I want to use? Anywhere, anytime. Or do I want to use the smaller one? I've got 2 of this one. I was thinking of using that one. Anytime. Because it's about the same size. Do you reckon the small one or the big one? Originally I was thinking the small one, but now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking the big one. Big. Yep, me too. I was having that vibe. Okay, now. What was I going to do with this? Let me think. Need coffee. How have I done these? I've done enamel. Actually, that's what I was going to do. I was going to use watercolors on them, so I need to seal it. Smaller, bigger, bigger, smaller. See, I'm thinking because I've done this, so I can do, because I've done the offset for these words, so that's why I'm thinking if you have a look at that G and that A, it's about the same size. I thought, because when I wrote these, I got them to the same size as the small one, but then I forgot that I was doing the offset, because otherwise I think it'll get lost with the chipboard. Okay, let's play. Let's play and see what happens. I want to do something fun. Now, this was going to be a gymnastics layout, obviously. Move them out of the way. Where'd I put it? I had some gymnastics photos. Or when I say gymnastics, maybe I'll use these ones. Okay. Hang on a second. I need to do some cover-up work before I put this in frame. I just don't like Jen in her leotard online. So I like to, obviously it's fine for us because we see her in a leotard all the time. But safety first. Do these ones. I love printing my photos at home. Yeah, I agree. I need to. My printer stuffed up the other day. Look at that. Oh, I was so annoyed. It literally printed everything, but then it keeps using the other inks, and it was so was not happy, Jan. Oh, these are the photos I was going to use. I found the photo. Okay. I've got 2 lots of photos. I was actually using these photos. I was wondering. I had my photos in a different spot. This was the other day and we were waiting. The girls were training. They were doing their warm-up before their game the other day down at our local oval, and Jen decided that she was going to do some gymnastics down on the footpath, as she does, you know, pretty normal, pretty standard. So I actually saw her shadow and I thought, oh, that'd make a really cool layout. I'm going to do that. And so that's where I was thinking of the title, Gymnastics Anywhere, Anytime. Now, I need to seal that. Do I want to do... I wonder... Okay, I'm going to have to play with this before I do it. I want to use my Distress watercolour pencils. Let's see if I can do something with that. On these guys. I wonder if I can use these on the back. I thought I'd love the big scissors. You can't get straight with them. Okay. I struggled when I first got them because they're not sort of offset like your normal scissors. See how they're just dead straight like that? But that makes for the fact that they are flexible, so you can flex them. And it just takes a bit of practice. If you sit and cut, just cut some copy paper or just some scraps or something, you'll find that you get it straight. It does take a little bit of practice, but you do get there. Trust me on it. Trust me, I know boats. It will work. You'll get it. And then you'll love them. I just want to see. Okay. Now, the multi-million-dollar question. Can I blend that a bit without muffing it? Yes, I can. Bingo. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now, stay there for a second. Brain's thinking. Don't worry, your screen has not broken. My brain's just thinking. Do I want to use the watercolor pencils or the oxide inks? I'm thinking the oxide inks. Oxide inks, and we've got blues and browns. So we're going to pull some blues and browns. Blues, let's go some Salty Ocean. Let's go some Salty Ocean, some Stormy Sky. No. Bit of Chip Sapphire. So that'll be the two darks. And then if we go some browns, let's go Walnut Stain and Ground Espresso. Okay. Let's pull those ones and see what happened. Chip Sapphire, yes. I agree. Chip Sapphire. Salty Ocean, Chip Sapphire. Let's do that. Are you going in there?
Yeah, I'll go wash my hand.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. So I am going to... This will be super simple, super quick. Not a problem. I reckon we do anywhere, anytime. So if we do blues and browns, let's have a quick look. Let's just swatch this first and see if this is going to go. That blue. I need to pull out another dauber for this brown. I've killed it. So that's the two dark ones. And then you've got the lighter ones. I mean, I've got all of the colours. So if you think of a colour that you reckon would work better, let me know. Bright blue, walnut stain. I reckon the lighter ones. Do you reckon the lighter ones look better? Or I could... I know what I'm going to do. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then we can blend them. Yep. So not the ground espresso. Let's go the walnut stain. Do we want to go chip sapphire? Got them all on my fingers now. Can't remember the last time I used this colour. Yeah. Right, ditch that one, ditch that one. Prize ribbon. And we go that way. Deal. We got this. Okay, so move that out of the way for a minute. If you have to duck off, that's fine. I completely understand. I have been on here for ages. So if you do that, that is totally fine by me, and I will see you in my next video, which will be up tomorrow. There we go. Get some Salty Ocean on there. Then we will come in with a little bit of actually, I will use my blending brushes for that. Otherwise it'll be too wide. Blend it out. I actually really like these two colours together. Don't know if we've ever done it before. Salty Ocean and Prized Ribbon. That one, and then finish it off with some walnut stain. Just going to put the bulk of the ink down first, and then I'll blend with one of my mini blending brushes. Go. Let's see, do I need to blend that a bit better? That's not too bad. Now, that. This is a brand new cutting mat, so hopefully it lets me lift everything up beautifully. And I finally changed my blade on the Cricut. I don't know why, I'm such a Scrooge. Doesn't that look cool? I mean, seriously. Winning. Can still get some stuff out of that. Okay. Anytime, anywhere. There you go. If Carmel ever watches this back, she'll know that I still do it that way. I just love doing my titles like this. I'm putting the wrong word down. Are you yelling at me? It's so lucky my computer is near the kitchen. Awesome. Did you see me nearly completely stuff that up then? I nearly put the wrong word down. Anywhere. Lucky the A's both match. It's alright. Safe day. It's all good. No stress. We got this. That's what happens when you scrap for so long, eh? Awesome. I love it when you can. I do that too. I take my iPad with me on my laptop and I take it into the kitchen when I'm cooking dinner. It's when I get some of my, I call it my, this is my creating time, and then that's my, so I do my content creating and then I do my content consuming. There we go. It's okay. We weren't stuffing up. It's all right. We got there. Because that's what happens on my videos. All right. So we got that one and we got that one. Let's move these off here so I can cover this back up. Brand new mat and all. Let's not get it covered in. Probably gold foil would be today's issue. There we go. Cover that puppy back up. Oh, I got these the other day. Have you got these, Sonia? How nice are they? Are they gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. 49th and Market. I didn't get the extra bits to go with it though because I thought, you know what? I'll probably make my own background anyway, so I'm just not buying any more cardstock at this point for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Now, a little bit of tape. Going to try and just ink onto this. Do you reckon it'll work? Don't know. Let's wing it. Let's see what happens. Rightio. We're just gonna do that bit. Do that, do that. That's pretty cool. Now, let's try and do the same color lineup. I think if I use a brush, it will go on thicker. If it doesn't work, you can always, yep, that's my theory too. Oh my word. It wouldn't surprise me if I'll need to do 2 coats of it though, for it to be really vibrant. But I just thought if I put gesso on it, it might not sort of stick to it properly. Because it's raw. Let's just see what happens. I love these mini blending brushes. If you haven't got some, honestly, they are a game changer. it allows you not to get as much ink. You know, like your daubers are great, but there's a lot of ink still stored in that compared to, you know, the brushes. They don't seem to have it stored too bad, which is good. Okay, doesn't need a second coat. I'm just putting on pretty thickly. Okay, let's just leave it with those 2 coats on it and see what we get. What does Tim Holt say? Get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. We don't say it like that, but we'd say something more along the lines of get what you get and don't get the shits. Whoops, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Okay, this is working. This is totally working. The brown I will definitely not have to... I won't have to do 2 coats on the brown. No point crying over spilled milk. Yep, exactly. Okay, it's working. Bobby's obviously fallen asleep, which is good because she needs to be resting. Pneumonia. Oh man, I remember having that. That was so painful. It was awful. So, Sonia, got any... Oh, hey, Sue, how you going? I just tuned in for some content. Yes, why not? Let's consume some content. Why not? I've been going for ages, and I've been doing a lot of playing today, figuring out things that work and things that don't. And the first layout that I did, the only layout I've done so far, it actually turned out really good. I was really impressed, and it used up some old stickers. So it's definitely an idea to use up some stickers, which is good. While starting dinner, I found the live. Yep. What a win. Yep, I agree. That's why I sort of figured I'll just keep going until I've got to go and do my dinner for my kids and my husband. And why not? And this is what I do every day. This is how I create my videos. But I don't go live. I just, you know, get in and do it. I mean, on a Monday, I usually on a Monday, I try and create 4 videos, make 4 videos up. And to say it is massive to get 4 done in a day, believe me, I definitely sleep well on a Monday night, but feels so good to get that creative outlet. So good. Now I'm going to use a thicker brush on this one. this is working. I think I need to, I don't know if I got walnut stain re-inker. I think I need it. Time to order some re-inkers. Got some, but I don't have all of them. Be right back. Yep, no worries, I'll be here. What's the weather like over there, Sue? Is it good? Treating you good? We've still got a little bit of winter left. Today was actually quite... We had a bit of wind here again today. It's a bit late. Bit late. The old... we usually get the wind when the Ekka's here, but it's sort of... The Ekka finished and then we got some wind, which wasn't too bad. Not the worst. There we go. That's looking all right. The ink blend is not as good as it is on the cardstock, but oh, actually, if you go, yep, okay. I stand corrected. Again, see, I even correct myself. I love Distress Oxide. It's so good. Okay, that looked pretty good. That's a bit better. I go from there and then I have to this ink is so juicy. I must never have used it. I normally go for Mermaid Lagoon. That's better. Okay, so it needed a couple of coats, but it's definitely worked and it looks nice and bright. Now I have to do my gymnasts. I'm not going to do them how I did on the video the other day because, you know, dead set. I didn't put the pin back in here again. Dead set. Okay, let's... There we go.
Mum,
Yo.
I have a question. I may sound very dumb for this, but
Sure.
I am an Australian and I do not know the answer.
Sure.
So, right? So America, the USA, the kids have just started back at school, right?
That's awesome. Sorry, hang on. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, look, I influence. I will chuck that out there. I apologize. I will stop influencing to make purchases as I'm using a product that I'm sort of pushing this week. Sorry about that. Oh, turn you back for 2 seconds. None left for your hobbies. Well, what hobbies do you have? You know, maybe we can, I don't know. I always say that to my husband too. Okay.
Okay.
Taylor.
The USA have just started back at school, right?
Yes.
But the kids have started in their new grade, so that they were like year 1 at the beginning of the year, now they're year 2.
Yep.
Grade 2, whatever.
Yep.
My question is, and then they say, like, some people that I follow, they have like a chalkboard and it says their year, their blah, 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 their grade that they're in and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says 2024 is their school year. So, my question is, when the child graduates from school, do they graduate 2023, 2024, or do they graduate the year that they're currently in, so like next year, 2024?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Because for us...
I don't even know how many Americans I still have on there.
Americans will still be on there, but they might watch this back. And I just want to know the answer because for us, we graduate the year we start. Like,
Yeah.
they're at school the whole year, but they have a break halfway through and start again.
Good point. I've never thought about that. Nothing like an overthinking Aspie, but it's all good. Sorry, I didn't catch the question. Okay, so the question is this. So, with the Americans, they start their school year halfway through the year, right?
Their next school year.
So, they've just gone back to school. So, here in Australia, obviously, you know that we start in January, end in December. They do it halfway through the year. So, when they graduate, are they graduating 23 or 24? I don't know. Because they graduate in 2024 in like May or whatever.
Yeah.
Of 2024, but then they
started that in 2023.
Yeah. Oh, that's odd. I don't know.
That's no question because
Okay, I say it's odd. It's normal for American people, but
Yeah.
it's for us. Yeah. I've never thought of it like that before.
Yeah, I just thought of it and I was like, I wonder what their graduation certificate or whatever it says, if it says both years or if it says one.
Yeah. Or maybe maybe it's just, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to stab in the dark at it because, okay, I think they call themselves the class of 23 because that's the year they started. Don't know. That's from Sonia. She's an Aussie mate. She's in Sydney, Melbourne,
Yeah.
Sydney. No, you're Sydney, aren't you? I think you're Sydney.
Yeah, I'm just
And yeah. Okay, I really think I need to buy some more of this paint. I'm getting low, baby. Oh, do you watch Wodonga? That's right. Border of Victoria, New South Wales. I always remember it. Do you watch Gogglebox? We love Gogglebox. It is, when it first started, I thought it was stupid. What people are going to watch people watch TV? Like it sounds so stupid. But now, oh man, I love it.
we look forward to it every
It's so good. Okay, I'm just going to paint my gymnasts white, just completely white. And the reason for that is because I've got a white offset on my, oh, here we go. Can I get this nice and straight? You reckon I can do it? Here we go. Do not get the ink. There we go, I did it. Look at that. Have a little faith, mate. Have a little faith. There we go. And I'll come back and do a second coat on them. Because this is just white, cheap, white paint. So I imagine it will soak in a little bit. So I will do that. There we go. I like these little gymnastics things. They're so cute. Is it still cool down there, Sonia? I know Carol's been keeping me up to date down there. Well, she's in Adelaide. She's in South Australia. But, you know, you're a lot lower down Australia than what I am. We barely get any cool weather.
It's magpie season.
Yes, it is magpie season. We had kookaburras again the other morning. Oh, so good. This morning I had kookaburras and magpies out the front making all their spring sounds. It was so cool. I love them. You know, it's a country thing. I was raised in the country. My grandparents were in the country, still in the country. So yeah. Oh, buddy, you got the sneezes, mate.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. That's looking pretty good. Yes. Not that anyone wants to steal a Captiva, as I told these guys before. It's fresh. The sun is nice. Yes.
Hey, buddy.
17 today. That's pretty good. We had, what was our temp today, Taylor?
I don't know. We're in the 20s.
I think we were just in the 20s, 22, 23, something like that.
But it's a warm.
It was good.
It's a warm.
It was nice. And we went, and where I clean, he's got baby goats. Oh my goodness, they are the cutest little things ever.
Yes.
No, we're not getting a baby goat, but they are super cute. Like super duper cute. Absolutely adorable. I just stuck my finger in wet paint.
Oh, that was smart.
They're so cute.
So cute. And when they get their zoomies, it's so cute.
Yeah, when they get the zoomies and they run around like crazy goats. It's pretty funny.
Jump off things.
The rooster was going off tap today though.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, you couldn't stop. And it was well past sun up.
Yeah.
So it's like, buddy, get your clock working. It's driving me crackers. But that's alright. I actually saw my brother today because he works for them. I actually saw my brother and I saw my mum. And I've been on a roll today. Today's just winner chicken dinner all round.
And we organised Father's Day, what we're doing for Father's Day.
Oh, yep. And we've organised Father's Day. That is, if you know me, that is an absolute small miracle.
Yeah.
Because that usually happens the night before. So,
I think it's because it's just come around so quickly.
yeah. And it's like, oh, while I'm here, funny story. What are we doing for Father's Day? I don't see my dad nearly enough. I spend a lot of time with my father-in-law, but unfortunately, my dad, I don't get to see him nearly as much as I would like to. And he lives really close, not like my father-in-law, who's like over an hour away.
Yeah. He's like 5 minutes away.
There we go. That looks really good. I really like that. Okay, so jury. Okay. Gotta run, peeps. Okay, see you, Jamie. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you so much. And I will post the finished products up on Facebook. Too easy. Thanks for dropping in. These two need another coat.
Are these like your medals?
They're Christmas baubles, and I tried to do gold foiling on them, and I've just got to let them sit until they're fully dry. So then I can get the rough bits off.
You just want to touch it.
You want to touch it. You can touch it, but I can guarantee you will get gold foil stuck to you somewhere. Okay. Trying to paint. Ooh, slow down.
Mm-hmm.
You can see what I'm going to do, right?
Yeah.
Should have put some press and seal down so it was quick and easy to clean up.
Yes, that would have been smart.
Yeah.
Ah, you're living your life.
Yep.
Well, so they say anyway.
Some of us are fast learners,
Yeah, I was
some of
gonna
us
say.
are not.
Some of us make mistakes 3 or 4 times before we actually learn from it.
Yep. That worked. That worked. Okay, just got to do this one. This little fella needs... Getting there slowly but surely. I should have some music playing, shouldn't I? But then I'll get done for music and all the rest of it. That's all right. Okay, held my tongue right for that one. You got to get going too. Not a problem. I might just pull the plug on the old... Now I've done that, and I will create a layout. I might actually pull the plug myself because I kind of need to stand up and, you know, whatnot. So thank you so much, guys, for dropping by. And if you, I will go through and I will put everybody's name that was in the live that dropped in. I will stick it in the tool to pick someone, and if I pick you, if you win, I will post it up over on the Facebook group, and I will be in touch with you to get yourself one of these awesome little glue pin, this little glue pin to go with your glue. So thank you so much for dropping by, guys, and I'll chat to you soon. See you later. I don't even know how to stop it. Can I stop it?